You're live. Do you want me to say hello, or should you hello? We should all say hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
In what language?
I mean, go for it. What do you got?
Hello,
let's try.
salut.
Ni hao. Saubona. All of my language are suddenly lifting from my brain.
Well, I'm pretty sure you covered all of them that we need. So, guys, welcome to Stealthy Elf Productions. My name is David. Before we hop in, we're going to say hello to our crew here because normally we play some Pathfinder 2nd Edition, but tonight's different. So, Ollie, why don't you take it from here, buddy?
All right, so today is going to be Stealthy Elf Productions' first time playing Terra Magia. It's a game that I made. It's taken very long, and I've been very proud of it. And we're gonna go through a special little dungeon dedicated to the Titan of Death, Mavet. And we'll have a moment to introduce our characters in a second. Why don't you just say your name, your character's name, and maybe I don't know, the last time they got kicked out of a movie theater and why.
All right.
Also pronouns and whatnots. I'm
Sure.
not he, him. Again, name is Rolando Hanako Gonzalez Rodriguez. You can call me Ollie, but actually, my friends call me Ollie. You can call me Lycus.
Guys, I feel really good because I've been calling him Ollie, so that just certified our friendship.
I've been calling him Lycus. Now I feel complicated.
I don't know. You can call me Lycus all you want. You sweet boy, you can call me Lycus all you want. I love it. Actually makes me feel very special.
We call you Lycus in passing, or around the house.
Nice.
Okay. Anyone want to start with intros, or I'll start?
David,
I'm trying to make sure I'm framed properly, but yeah, you can start.
Sure. All right, guys, I'm David. You might know me around here as the game master of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition games, the Heroes of Hysteria series. And then you can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play Whistle in the Known Realms Telesh campaign. And surprises. Keep watching. You'll see. Keep your eyes on Tale Archive. He, him pronouns for me. He, him pronouns for my character, Jin, who is an old cowboy with a shield. Why be fast when you can just not take damage? That's me.
Only one name though? Like
Yeah.
Madonna?
Jin. The D is silent.
Why don't you just make it like D is first, Jin's last?
The D is first and Jin is last.
Technically, yes.
All right, Nigel, what about you?
Okay.
Yeah. Who are you playing? Let's hear your character.
Reading it makes it so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
Go ahead, say it.
I hope people have been reading it.
I can start with the easier one. He, him pronouns for me and character. The character's gonna be playing. Okay. I have to get used to it from now. And then
You chose this name, motherfucker.
You did choose
I know.
this name. I was there.
It was a lot. Yeah.
You never thought.
So I'll be playing. Gonna say.
Wait, sorry, I was talking. Go again.
No, I said it already. So we're moving on.
No, I need to know how the pronunciation. I can't. You can't. I didn't see the surname. I need to know how to pronounce that.
It's Sakana.
And the surname?
It's just how it sounds. It's just like sucking a dick say.
Jack's face closely turning in on itself.
All right, Jackie boy, it's up to you.
Jack,
Perfectly
say
nice.
yours.
I'm
You need a moment.
I'm just never gonna say this character's name.
That was
You just say
that's the
Mr.
plan.
Dick say if you want.
Mr.
Oh
Dixie.
Lord.
So
Hi, I'm Jack. I go by he, they pronouns. I'm gonna play Vitas de Zerina BC, who is just your normal medical cowboy with no very interesting names or anything. There we go.
All right. Well, do you guys want to get into it?
Yeah. Put me in,
Alright.
coach.
Let's go. So, it is a bright day. You're all in your individual quarters right now, and you hear wind blasting by you. And before too long, before you can really feel like you've gotten a full rest, you hear a knocking on your doors as someone's running up and down this pathway, trying to get your attentions. Let me try to get this voice right. Jin, sir, Mr. Sakana, Vidas, are you guys awake? It's Paul, your squire. The captain says that you're needed on deck. Like now, sirs?
Oh, it's Paul.
God.
I've been meaning to see him lately.
You hear this poor man just kind of running from one door to another, trying to get your guys' attention. There's a storm lamprey. Guys, we're in trouble, please. And as you're rousing from whatever slumber you were trying to have, you hear a loud groan as you're currently on a vessel. It is a blimp fashioned from a living whale. It is these are storm eaters that you're on. A massive flying whale that consumes clouds to power itself. And right now you're being attacked by storm lamprey. Have you seen a lamprey?
Yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a real thing? This
Yeah.
isn't like a fantasy thing. This is like an actual.
No,
Oh,
lamprey
okay.
are horrors.
Lamprey.
Actual horrors.
Yeah.
I
These ones just happen
Very
to fly
round
in
mouths.
the sky.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you an
So-
image because I can.
So, you hear the whale that you are currently on top of, that this vessel is affixed to, moan and groan in pain as seemingly one of the lampreys has attached. And you hear Paul one more time just call out for help. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with whoever be the volunteers, and because we didn't do a session 0, I still want to have a little bit of time to introduce your characters.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and we're gonna do full cinematic. You don't have to roll anything for right now, but tell us kind of your character shtick and maybe the perks that you picked for level 1, since not many people are very familiar with Terra yet. And then you tell me how it is that you want to help the whale. Let's call him Bill.
How are we gonna help
No,
build the
let's
whale?
call him.
Jimmy,
Just call him Jimmy.
Bill Jimmy.
Jimmy the whale.
Jimmy Bill.
I'm gonna kill Jimmy.
What?
And,
Whoa.
We kind of need Jimmy. We will all fall to our deaths
Not if
without
we
Jimmy.
all get our own individual storm lampreys.
Or
What?
have the ability to fly.
Question: how big is a lamprey? Storm
The
lamprey.
storm lampreys are about 6 feet long, 3 feet wide.
Okay.
You don't want to go into. You don't want its mouth to touch you. It'll
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
you.
All right.
So who's up first?
I can go first if you want.
All right, David, take it away. Tell us how you help Phil
Paul.
Phil the whale. Paul.
Bill the
no,
whale.
The whale. Phil the whale survived the lamprey assault.
Okay. It's gonna take a while for my character to get up. He's probably sleeping pretty heavy. But as Paul kind of knocks on the door, eventually he kind of groans to himself. Oh, all right, I'm on my way. And gets up, and as he gets up, you'll see an older guy, fairly scruffy individual, well past his prime, past middle age. He's got kind of a bushy beard and mustache, grizzled, but still the moves a little bit like an old warrior. But he kind of gets up, groans, and as he moves over, he kind of like loosely puts on a like a flannel shirt, kind of awkwardly buttons it up, missing several at a time and kind of putting them all which way. Walks over to the bedstand, and on the post, he pulls off a cowboy hat, slips it on over his head, makes his way to the door, grabs a tower shield that is just kind of propped up next to the door, kind of picks it up, and as he does so, I mean, he wields it very deftly. I mean, there's no strain here. He just kind of grabs it and just kind of shifts it onto his back like this is his everyday. No guns, no swords, nothing. Just kind of walks out, sticks his head out in the hallway and goes, "All right, lampreys, you said?"
Yes, sir. If you go to the bow, you'll be able to see a lot of them.
The bow, you got it. And kind of saunters down. And he gets about halfway down the hallway when he realizes he forgot to put shoes on, runs back, puts on some cowboy boots, then goes down the hall. He's jingling as he goes with the spurs. Gets to the bow, and as he looks around, he's going to see if anybody else is working on fighting the lampreys, kind of steering them off. Any of the crew happen to be doing it, or any sort of like wherever the lampreys seem to be focusing. Jin is going to get himself in the thick of it, in the middle, and he just charges forward, slides in front of somebody as the lamprey is about to bear down on them, and just lifts the shield. It kind of smacks onto the front, and he just kind of pitches it off to the side.
All right. Yeah, you do this. As you do this, you see that there are plenty of soldiers currently on the bow challenging these things. Guns firing in all directions, magic shooting off from fingertips, blades, and whatever else. And you see a lamprey that is honing in on an individual, a stout woman, very wide. She has two swords and a gun in her tail as she is just rampaging through the beasts. But she doesn't notice one coming up behind her when you come in and deflect it. She turns around, and you know this as Airy Bronzeboot. She is the captain of this particular ensemble for the adventure. Nice to see that the payment is worth it. Good job,
Captain. Seems we got company.
Oh, unfortunately. If we can hold on just a little while longer, we'll actually get to the core of the storm, and then this puppy. And she just kind of like stomps her foot on the whale. We'll suck in them clouds, and we'll be flying through the sky.
I got your back. You just tell me where you need me.
And she just kind of points straight ahead to, like, as you see, like a wave of, it looks like clouds, but it's really just these lampreys that their tails, they have this fluffiness to it. They shake in the air as they fly towards everyone, and that's why they're known as storm lampreys. They hide inside of dark storms because no one can see their bodies, and they even mimic it as they come towards you. And she just points ahead and goes, "We're going straight in," and just kind of charges forward.
Yeah, Jin's right there with her.
All right.
Did you want to mention any perks?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Jin, what perks did you pick?
for perks.
You can keep some of them secret for later if you want to surprise people.
I'll keep some secret, but the obvious ones for sure are definitely going to be Shield Master. So Jin is a Shield Master wielding a tower shield. Once per round, after Jin manages to block an attack with a shield, can make a poise check as a free action to gain another reaction to basically reset the reactions with every successful block. So pretty handy if you've ever played any sort of tabletop. I mean, Ollie, if you want to confirm for me, you typically only get one reaction per round, right?
Yeah. That's usually the go-to.
Yeah, so Jin's got some skills on rounds that should not be happening, where he should not be doing things. So Jin and the other perk he took is a bodyguard, where he can actually move some amount of the field to get in the way to intercept an attack. So he doesn't actually have to be next to people on his action. He can use a reaction to hop over and get in the way. And then I just block. And then we do it again.
Yes, I'm not going to justify why I decided to give so many possible reactions, as the developer, but I am gonna say this. I give no fucks.
There you
We're
go.
playing balls to the walls every time. Level 1 doesn't matter. We're playing balls to the wall.
There you go. And yeah, I think anything else, stay tuned.
All right. And let's go now to Sakana. Damn it.
Yeah. So, Sakano, he will get off from his bed. To describe him, I guess he's a humanoid, pointy ears, it's like real spiky nails. That's kind of a holdover from his mixed heritage, race-wise. Puts on his jacket, sleeveless jacket, of course. He has no shirt on because he must advertise all 8 abs.
All 8 of them.
No shoes as well. Just jacket, little long pants, short hair, and he'll say, what was the person's name? Powell.
Paul?
Paul.
Paul.
Why'd you say it like it's a weird name?
You said it like it's the weirdest name ever.
I said Powell. That's what I thought you said.
I'm taking the epic music back off.
So Sakano will be really excited because it was getting so boring just laying in bed waiting for some action. Waiting to make things that were once alive to not alive. So he will
This guy's got
casually stroll
words.
onto the deck. He'll take a look around to see if there's any... What was the word? Lamprey?
Lampreys.
Lamprey.
Lamprey. I was almost there. Kind of.
Almost. So close.
If there's anything within sight, within a straight line, he's gonna take out. So his hand's gonna do that little like stretch. It's gonna get firm. The claws are gonna become a little. Gonna have a little gleam on it, and he's gonna go just do like a supersonic strike, which is one of his perks.
So what does it look like as you blast through a wave of these little creatures?
So it's one of those, it's instantaneous movements where he's taken a step, his hand is out, and then you blink, he's already past these creatures, and then they just start to split like in 5 parts.
Gotcha. Yeah, so as you come onto the deck and you see this wave of lamprey, you can't really tell, but as you slice your way through, you realize that in the center of this wave is actually Jin and Eri.
Oh, you bitch, don't slash me.
Jin has his shield up, and as all these lampreys are hitting it, they are getting electrified. Meanwhile, Eri is behind him, creating like a whirlwind of blade slashes and gun blasts, and then you almost like teleport from behind them to in front of them, and hordes of these creatures just into pieces. But there's many more to come, and we're gonna perks. What other perks do you pick?
So supersonic strike is kind of self-explanatory in a way. Swift strike, attacking enemies in a straight line, increases damage based on how far I am. I'm gonna save the most interesting one for later, and the third one is Wellspring, plus 10 MP.
Oh,
Hey, that's a fair one. That's
Yeah.
You need that pool.
That's a good
Absolutely.
MP. That's a good MP.
I need that MP badly.
All right. Now then, let's go down to Jack. Can you describe your character and what they're doing?
Let's go.
Jack sort of unfolds out of his hammock. Sorry, not Jack. Vitas. I don't unhold myself out of a hammock.
Jack's
Vitas.
here too? What? Special guest appearance?
Yeah, he's actually Paul's boyfriend. It's fine.
No, Isekai. Sorry.
So
continue.
Vitas unfolds himself from the hammock. He's like 7 foot flat. And he
7 foot.
he does not sleep well. He doesn't like being woken up suddenly. He looks a little bit like a distressed chicken because Anzu have feathers. Well, the men do anyway. So he's just Witcher hides under a cowboy hat and a handkerchief, and he puts on his stuff fairly quickly. It's like he's done this quite often that he needs to get dressed really quick. Stares down at his cowboy boots for a second, looks at his talons with the cowboy boots, shakes his head, refuses to put them on, and sort of like sprints down the corridor after the two folk who have just yeeted out of there first. He is going to try like sort of see like where is everybody, and see where he is needed. And then once he sees that, oh, we're focusing on the lampreys. Great lampreys. What does the ship look like? Is it like a normal...
It is a massive whale that is. It's more like it looks like a whale shark, right?
Okay.
Massive whale shark. On the back of it, behind its primary fin, in between two like organic-looking jets, there is this platform that curves up, creating a sort of like the bottom of a blimp but inverted, where you all stand, where your housing is.
Okay.
And there's a lot of like around the sides, there's a lot of tarps and rope and whatnot that are meant to like be able to be pulled so that you can assist the whale in turning hard and all these other things. But yes, you guys are basically on an inverted like blimp platform that sits upon the top, right behind the primary fin of this whale.
Brilliant. It's going to use one of these ropes, sort of like tied around his arm, and then go swing down the side to see if he can get within shot of one of the lampreys and try shoot it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you actually, as you're making your way through in this way, everybody else is focusing on the swarm of lampreys, but you see that the whale is injured. There are at least 3 or 4 like attached to it, and you manage to just like a dance spin around and just blast from beneath your what the fuck is that called?
Rope?
Thing you wear like a cloak, but it's short.
Oh,
A jacket?
poncho.
No, poncho.
Like it's a poncho. Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, I don't remember, but this description, I get it.
The short
The
cloak.
thing you wear that is short.
The shitty short cloak.
I feel like I was doing a good description and then I just fucked the word poncho so hard. Anyways, yeah, you're dancing through this battlefield, focusing on the fact that the whale is injured. You see a handful of lamprey that are just attached, sucking on its blood, and you manage to, like, with precision, just pop, pop, and dislodge the lampreys from the poor whale.
Brilliant. Awesome. Mm-hmm.
And so what perks did you take?
I have perks. We went through this. Yes. I have dual pistols, which means I can take 2 ranged attack. Instead of doing a -2 penalty to hit on both. Wait, no, I'm reading it wrong.
Yeah,
And also
I can explain that for you. Essentially, normally you would have a big penalty on the second hit, and if you fail, you have enemies have advantage to hit you. With this perk, you take a smaller penalty to both attacks, and you don't take any like disadvantages to get hit or anything like that. So it's a lot safer way to get multiple attacks in.
Another one which is fun is like, you got this. For a major action, I can call an ally to make an attack in my stead. Basically, I get to tell you what to do. It's great.
That's pretty awesome. That's really nice.
Patch job. As a major action, make an average medicine check. The target gets back VP equal to my logic +1, which is, my logic is a lat, so it's good.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we have a shield cowboy, a rampant murderer, and a cowboy medic. You don't believe how tempted I was to put a goddamn cowboy hat on your character, Suckina.
Yeah. Yeah, you bitch.
We're gonna
One
get
of
him a
these
cowboy
things
hat.
is not like the other.
The other.
I just realized that.
You now just realized that?
Yeah, now that I'm looking them. I think I missed the memo.
Yes.
For the record, complete coincidence.
He put
I just want.
the art out already. Like he now just realized. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, Jack, as you're making way through Vitas, as you're making your way through the battlefield, you're getting closer to the core party. Everyone is,
That's us.
Yeah,
Sorry,
is
I'm not muted.
fighting. Everyone is fighting
That's us.
with everything they've got. You see Aerie pulling out some of their abilities. She basically she takes out a potion, downs it, and grows double, triple times her size. And
Nice.
That's good.
in a moment's notice, you just see a sword flying through the air as Paul. You see him with his stubby legs. He's not a Vanar. He's not a short person. He just is a short human.
Oh, buddy.
As
Get him,
he
Paul.
runs through the battlefield, impressively dodging all of the lamprey, but he pulls out of his massive bag this bag that is 3 times larger and taller in every way than him, 2 great swords, and just chucks them with surprising force at Aerie. She grabs onto these 2 great swords and just starts swinging. So, any last showstoppers you want to do with your character to get rid of these lampreys before we head into our decision-making time?
Guys, combo. Come on, we got to do a combo.
You want to do a
Oh,
combo?
I wanted to make fun of Jin.
Don't make fun of Jin. Go
Whale?
ahead.
Oh, Jin, always the bore. You ever going to attack anything, or just hold that shield all day?
A lamprey's coming up behind Vitas, and Jin just goes, ping. I think the shield's working out just fine, thank you. And he kind of flips it over towards you, and he throws a lamprey at you. As it kind of is like sitting on the shield, he just kind of leans over and presses it towards you.
I think while Vitas is like swinging by, passes Jin and goes, "Do you need a lift?" and holds out a hand.
I think Jin's kind of slow to respond. I'll say you grab him. He's gonna go with you, but he's kind of like, "I'm sorry, whoa!" As I was just kind of flying through the air while you're holding on, it's just kind of like, "Okay,
Yep.
oh, I guess we're doing this then."
Just swing you into place where you need to be to slash things.
Yeah, anytime a lamprey is like coming down towards somebody, we swing into position,
We-
block, heal.
We just like Spider-Manning. This is great.
Yeah.
Love it.
What's Sucking doing?
What about
Trash
you, Tucker?
talking.
Just watching the show, you know. He's not heartless. So if there's something, if that little shield like to swing around isn't doing
Shield's
its
probably
job,
taller than
doing
you.
for like a little talon attack, you know, helping out the team, but not too close.
I see.
You know what I mean? Just in the corner. Wait.
Don't cut off the hand that feeds you.
All right. Well, with that, as you guys are making your way through this swarm of beasts, you hit the true storm, the actual storm that they were hiding behind, and you hear this incredible noise. It sounds like a cacophony of whales. It sounds like a chorus of song, as this thing sucks in an entire thunderstorm into its massive open maw, and you hear Paul's this assertive voice. "Oh my god, everybody, hold on tight!" And he just kind of gets down and grabs onto it.
There's Paul.
I'm gonna get his
That's
voice
the
right
wolf
eventually. Don't worry about it. I'll get his voice
Sensi.
right.
The assertive voice.
Loveful.
There are little latches everywhere where people can like grab onto, and like in a more professional setting, because you guys just walked out, they would have harnesses to attach during these things. He gets down and grabs onto one of those, and then you hear a rumbling inside of, I believe we called the whale something. Phil.
Bill.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy. Thank you.
Jimmy.
Bill
You
Jimmy.
hear a rumbling inside of Jimmy Bill, whatever.
Is he
Jimmy
hungry?
Bill.
Jimmy Bill. Come along now,
As you guys
Jimmy
look-
Bill.
As you guys look to the starboard and the port of this creature, and these two huge bumps on its back start to glow and release a burst of steam that shoot you and everything blasting forward at hundreds of miles an hour. The steam burns and melts any of the lamprey behind it, and its face just barrels through the rest.
Get him,
And
Jimmy.
yeah, after holding on for a little bit too long, your hand starts to feel the pressure. You finally slow down, and just off in the distance, in the horizon, you see your destination. You see a massive, I believe Mavet is about 3,000 meters tall, a stone giant made of hands. Every part of his body, every feature is hands overlapping. From far enough away, it seems like the hands are moving, but you know that he is stone. You know that he is a statue, an effigy of itself. But you're getting close to the Titan Mavet, the Titan of Death. So, let's get some stuff started.
Let's do it.
You guys basically, you get close enough, you set down for camp. You need to get your camp set up. So I have some stuff here that I'm excited to go through. You guys need to pick what you want in this camp. Because when you go into the dungeon, it's hard to get supplies and whatnot, but thanks to Paul and his massive backpack and a variety of tools inside of there, you're going to be able to set up a basically Starlink connection to the outside world that will allow you to get some support.
Nice.
There are 7 possible tents for this camp. They cost different resources, and the higher your resource count in terms of items that you're using, the more likely they'll be attacked later on. But there's also a defense camp, so you can set that up for a certain number of resources. You have 9 resources in total, and tent 1 is a tent that analyzes monsters. Will tell you their weaknesses, their strengths, their HP, shit like that.
Ooh.
That's 2 resources. There's a communications tent, which will essentially allow you to set up radio comms with each other and the outside as well.
Okay.
That one costs 1. There is a resource tent, which once per day you can request an item, and they will teleport it to you. That costs 2 resources.
Okay.
The next available tent is a map analyzer. This one costs 3 resources and essentially will give you a loadout of the map itself that you'll get on your cell phone. If you have one, you old man, Jin.
I think this is going to be another Jin that doesn't have a cell phone.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Or another member
one-
of this lineage that doesn't have a cell phone.
And that one costs 3 resources. There is a trap/puzzle tip line for 1 resource. You get 2 tips per day.
Just the tips?
Just tips.
Okay.
Just for a second. Just see how it feels. So, and the
I'm sorry.
Grow
I
up, Jack.
really try to keep it in.
Come
hey,
on. This is a family
it's
show.
boys' night here in LVL.
How much is just the tip again? How many resources?
2 tips.
2 tips.
resources? Yeah.
Just
2
2
tips. 2 resources.
Okay.
So then there's an item analyzer. If you find an item in the dungeon, you can request, hey, what does this do? That's only 1 resource.
Okay.
And then there's a defense camp. It only costs 1 resource, but you can get it multiple times. And essentially, you have 9 points total to spend on things. If you use all of them on things that aren't defense, then the total resources you use will be added as a modifier to monsters to attack the camp later on. But if you use your resource to get a defense, then that'll boost that and kind of cancel things out, reducing the chances of you getting attacked, of the camp getting attacked.
Okay.
So, all right. What would you guys want?
Pokédex.
I would say analyze monster for sure.
Definitely the
All right.
Pokédex.
Gotta get the Pokédex.
The communication tent as well, so we can communicate with the outside world and each other and stuff like that. Definitely want that.
Art.
And then if I was going, because Pokédex is 2, that's 1. The item requisition thing.
Item
Yeah,
analyzer?
item.
No, the
once-
resource
once
cap.
per-
Yeah, the one that
No,
like
the request 1 item per day. That one.
Resource
All
cap.
right, that's 5.
And if I'm just going to be in character, then I'm going to say we should put the rest in the defense.
I would say map, analyzer, and trap puzzle just the tips, and because I'm gonna go no defense. That's what I would say.
Could we
Jack's
just go?
up to you.
Could we just go to defense? And then the
We'll
other
spend-
2's Sakuna can do everything else.
Well, you see, Vitus, that's why we
So
got you along. You're the voice of reason.
I'm just gonna be like, how about we just split it in the middle? Don't put everything into defense and don't have no defense. So
that is 6. I think 2, 3, 5. Defense camp will make 6.
And then you have 3 left. You can get the map analyzer
Yeah.
for 3.
Paul,
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna
do
go
you
with that.
think? Paul, what do you think we should get?
Well, sir, I think it's incredibly vital to know your surroundings. I agree completely. Yeah.
You hear that? Paul says we should get the defense.
Paul
that's
clearly
true.
said he wanted the map analyzer. Plus, Paul, are you even coming with us, or are you staying in camp?
Yes, I'm coming with you. Me and Area are trained to and you see sweat appear as he's talking to you.
Whoa there.
You Sakura, you are actually part of this guild, the Titans, no, the Order of the Titans, or otherwise known as the Toot Guild.
Of course.
Of course.
Mhm.
And you know that you're level 2 knight. You've joined, earlier this year. You're making your way up through missions and whatnot. Paul, he's the highest rank squire in this guild. So he has a level of prestige to him, but he's never quite made it to the knight.
He's not a knight, yeah.
Yeah, never quite been able to get there.
Maybe this.
And you see as he's as he's basically being put between you, someone who is technically beneath in sorts of the structure, and Jin, who he just sees as a badass. And now you're like, are you even coming with us? You see just sweat on this man. Yes. We'll be setting up the receiver so that the dungeon stays open. That way, if we die and others come to get us or something, it won't just generate another dungeon. We'll be able to find us.
Well, that sounds handy.
Yep. I'm very handy. And he just kind of shakes, and you hear like the fucking cacophony of metal trinkets just kind of slapping in his backpack.
just fucking Vitas like stops him. Like, you have my library in there.
yes, sir, Vetus. It's don't worry. And he just like unbunches his shoulders a little bit and reaches back, and he pulls out your books in like a chest, and it's way too small for how many books you gave him. But he opens it up, and it like decompresses like an accordion, and it's almost like a like an endless bookshelf. It's like, I swear they're safe. I got the storage from my personal tools, and he just squeezes them back together. Clamp, and puts it back in his bag.
Just pats him on the shoulder, and you realize I'm trusting you with my life there.
And he just, does a weird fantasy salute. He's like, "You can count on me, sir. I'll make you proud. Yeah."
We're in Attack on Titan. This is great.
It's a promise.
Yeah.
Literally, we're in a Titan right now. That's stone.
There we go. There we go.
So, as you guys are,
unfortunately,
as you guys are having this little discussion with each other and with Paul, a tall, slender man with a massive hat. You didn't see him fighting earlier. He's actually draped from head to toe in like a cape and cloak. Pale skin. And he just walks.
This is the third one now. Everyone's got a cape and cloak.
Not everyone has a cloak.
We all have cowboy hats except for Sakura.
Well,
No. It's not.
Apparently, I did not get the memo.
It's
We're
more
gonna
like
go shopping afterwards.
It's like a sun hat, but like emo.
Yeah, you're missing a shirt there, brother. And a hat.
And a hat. And the spurs.
He comes up to you, and have you figured out what resources you want? If I'm going to be managing the camp, I need to know exactly what I'm doing. And you see this like just uppity fuck. He's.
You mentioned a hat. What kind of hat?
Oh, like I said, it's like a sun hat. It's like a huge sun hat, but all black, like like a goth sun hat.
Well, he's got a hat. Can't be all that bad.
How I've missed you, David.
Oh, Jack, it's been too long, dude.
Well,
So essentially, he's asking you to verify.
resources.
Are you guys getting the map analyzer
Yeah.
for sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mapitize me,
that.
Captain.
And you did at least get some defense, so that's good.
Yeah.
Very well. And you see that a bunch of knights come out from the whale, and start setting up tents and everything, and a base of operations just kind of erects in front of you in mere moments. In the meantime, you see Aerie walks up next to you guys, and it just starts cracking their knuckles and stretching a little bit. That was a pretty good warm-up. Are you guys ready? The first floor, from what I understand, is also always randomized, but it's like, I don't know. From what I've heard, I've only been in one other dungeon, and it wasn't this guy, one of the smaller ones. I hear it's always calm, and she just does air quotes. So
Start us off easy
Like-
then.
Like calm before the storm.
I imagine so. As far as I know, there's only ever been 2 people that have gone through him and actually come out the other side.
Well, it's
Dude, I
about to
think
be
you
at
know
least
one of them.
3 then.
Well, hopefully more than that.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
She gives you a little look up and down. It's like, okay.
I was talking to him, but yeah, you too. I'll protect all
Just-
of you.
Just the okay, it'd be like just Jin just going, oh yeah, you too.
So
Venus just like leans over to Jin and just goes like, "You gonna protect me too out there?"
I'm protecting you first.
Damn.
So Paul walks up next to Aerie, and you see that he's wearing some semblance of like armor, but it looks like a barista's apron, but with metal plating. And he reaches back and from one side to another. It's hard to see what he's doing. He's going very fast, and you see steam come out, and out of nowhere he just pulls out a full cup of like matcha, and he gives it to Aerie. And she just grabs, starts taking a sip. Paul, you always are the best squire.
You got whiskey in that thing?
Well, of course, sir. Single malt, double. What do you want?
Oh, I'm just making sure you got it. It's still a little early in the day, Paul.
Of course.
What are you taking
It's not my first. Nothing, sir.
You take me for
Or
nothing?
something? No, for a hero,
Paul.
sir.
We're just fucking with him. I think we'll just fuck with him for a little bit.
He's just like Venus from the other side is just like mouthing the word hero. Just
I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you, boy.
Cool. Yeah. You see, just relief. All right. Yeah, you guys make your way up to the Titan Mavet, and once you get close enough that you can't actually see all the way around, like the massive thing and structure, you get close enough that you see the actual entrance to his dungeon. A little outcropping of stone by his feet, a doorway made of hands, interlaced fingers. There's no clear way to open it, but who wants to try?
Hey, Sakana. Why don't you try giving him the finger?
As you're talking, Sakana goes to tries to break it open by force.
oh my god.
Do you high five the door?
All right.
No,
It's probably a secret.
Make an
agent.
attack. Make an attack roll. For that,
So-
do your D10. Roll a D10, and then whatever your attack attack skill is. I'm assuming you have at least 1 point in it. I don't have access to your character sheet, so I don't know.
yeah,
All the points in attack.
second.
How many points? Can you put in attack? They're all
Attack. So this would be combat skills?
Yeah.
Or
you're
no,
using
with
a
this-
are you using a melee attack or a magic attack?
Let's go magic for the fun of it. I'm gonna use Soaring Ice Lance.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and use a magic
This-
attack.
So this would be combat casting.
Exactly, combat casting. How many
So-
points do you have in that?
I have 2 check marks in combat casting.
And you roll 1d10
Then-
and 2d4.
Okay. Okay, 2d4. So let's see. This. And do I also add intuition?
You're, Yes, if that's the stat you're using, yes.
So total is 18 on the roll.
All right, that's beautiful. You see as Sakana approaches, they take their JoJo pose and point at the door, and a massive swirl of cold kind of envelops them. And at the single point of his finger, just above it, crystals start to form, and they expand into this massive 10-foot spear that just launches at sonic speeds. And go ahead and how much damage is that?
That is 2d6 puncture damage.
Puncture.
All right.
Oh boy, double twos on that.
That's all right.
Wait, it says lance. It adds 2. Oh, is this attack bar to the attack? It's on the roll.
Yeah.
2 AP. Okay, so never mind.
Yep,
So that's not applicable here. So yeah, 4 total.
Okay. All right. So you shoot this massive lance at the door, and it juts in of substantial distance, and you see that the stone around it, the fingers, they are broken, but they are starting to. The stone itself is starting to mend slowly. It seems like any attacks, they'll do damage, but they're not going to last for long. However, make a willpower check.
Willpower, which is using
Influence.
influence. So is that the same idea? D10 plus.
Yep, D10 plus whatever.
Influence?
Whatever influence and skill points you have in willpower.
That is not that high. That is a 10.
All right. That's not going to do it for this one. So you do experience a little something. You have made a connection between your mana and that of Mavet. You have directly linked yourself to him for a moment. And in that moment, in the moment between shooting the lance and it hitting, in that impact, you blink, just like any human would with such a loud, powerful impact. And in that blink, you feel your body being grabbed in every direction from an infinite number of hands as they creep upon your body. You feel them crawling across you. And you know that it recognizes you now. You get the feeling that the door, now that you've given it some of your MP, will react to you.
Well, it seems this Titan can get quite handsy, if I do say so myself. I've been able to meld my MP to this, my magic to this door. I should be able to open it now with ease.
Well, all right then.
So I now go to the door and I open it with ease.
So you go to the door and you touch it, and you see that the fingers do start to unlace. And you hear the creaking of stone as it wrenches back out of place, allowing you to... So good, David. Goddamn.
Yeah.
As they open up, you see... Have you guys ever seen like what a black hole looks like? Where it's like a 3-dimensional pit.
Mm-hmm.
You see that
Yes.
standing in front of you, and it is welcoming. And then you hear Ari behind you guys. Are you guys ready to jump in?
Hey, Powell. You wanted to move further in the guild, right? Show your bravery to us. I promise to save you in a dire situation.
Okay. I trust you, sir. You're a knight of the order. I'm sure you're suited. And he looks to Ari and looks to you guys. See you in there, guys. And he just kind of runs, and you hear the of all the metal running through, and he goes into the portal, and swiftly just disappears.
Well, he clearly just died. Should we try to find another way around?
Jin's just gonna sigh and run past you and go after him. Jump right in.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Grabs you on the way, actually.
Well, in that case, let's move you guys to the first map.
Is it map?
I will open it
So
up.
funny. It's so funny that you grabbed him because if you didn't, I was about to like, push him in.
Come along.
Pretty much.
So, do you guys see the map?
Yeah.
All right.
Where am I? Oh, hello. Oh, is that Paul?
For now, I haven't been able to hand draw him yet. So, Paul is
so cute.
just a little bell. And yes. So,
This
guys
is where
are
we
lucky.
land.
this is exactly where you land in front of this altar.
Okay.
In front of you, you see essentially a smaller version of Mavet that you saw outside. This one looks a little different. You know, well, maybe you don't know. If anyone has a logic that they want to roll, if their logic is higher than the average, please go ahead.
My logic?
Yes.
More of an intuition person than a logical. Yeah. That's what. Oh yeah, how
okay.
stats work.
We got what the power, the endurance, swiftness, logic, influence, intuition.
Yeah, but a little bit
Okay.
more flair.
The power, the endurance, the swiftness, the logic, the influence, and intuition.
Yep.
I want some
so
pizza.
I was
now,
asked
listen.
for flair.
Sure.
As you can imagine, the power is how strong you are. For anyone who's watching and hoping to learn, swiftness. Oh,
You mean endurance? Or
endurance is how likely you are to survive in general. It affects your health as well as your vitality, which is like a buffer for your health. It also keeps you from getting knocked around, getting grappled and what such. When you're succumbing to poison, you can roll your endurance and things like that. Swiftness is how quick you are. It's also what you roll to, be a gunslinger, to be a that kind of person, acrobatic and whatnot. Then logic is just how brainy you are, how good you are at learning, factual information, textbook style learning individual. Influence is how good you are at getting your will across to others, getting to do what you want and not letting them tell you what to do if you don't want to.
Okay.
and the best one?
Influence.
Next one.
Intuition, yes.
Yeah.
Intuition it's your gut, man. It's that feeling you get when you're like, I got a feeling something's going on over here. And you can either cast magic with logic, knowing exactly what equations and bullshit cause the atoms in the air to do this and that, or you can go, I feel like if I squeeze, I'll make fire. And you can cast intuition. So what's your guys' loadout?
Jin's rocking 5 power. It's pretty powerful. 6 endurance. That's highest. Swiftness 3. So kind of average, I believe 3 is, right?
Yeah, average. 3 is pretty average.
Okay. And then logic and influence are also both 3. And then intuition at a 6.
Damn.
All right.
All right. I got power. So, I might have been focused on certain things. Power, 1. Endurance, 4. Swiftness, 8. Zoom, zoom, right? Logic,
Right.
1. Influence, 4. And intuition, 8.
Whoa.
Sorry, what was your
damn.
logic?
1?
Oh,
Like half?
You're dumb as a
Min-max.
brick.
Yeah.
No. I'm intuitive. That's
Sure.
what-
just do, no think. No think, just do.
It's a 1. It's not a 0. Rely on intuition.
This
can't
explains
have
the
a
ice
zero.
lance at the door.
I was about to say, can you zero?
No, you can't.
Yeah, so that's another rule. I think you start with 1 in each stat, right?
Yeah. There's a minimum 1. Because assumes
If I could
you're a
minus
human-
1 to add to intuition, I would.
Average is 3, right?
Yep. Average.
So you're
is,
like
three.
you're just like slightly below average. It's fine.
Roughly 20% below.
Sakuna will. No, sorry. I said the wrong one. Sakuna will remember this for Vitas. There's going to be a point where assistance is needed. And I'm going to look through my attack spells and be like, Riot Fist. But yeah, your turn, Jack.
So pretty average. Power, endurance, intuition, all average 3. Swiftness at 6, logic at 6, and influence at 5. So not as extreme as
Well, definitely more well-rounded. But hey, having
I'm just a jack of all
min-maxing like that will
trades.
give you some ability though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sukina 2 + 2 = sandwich. No, stop.
All right.
Speaking of, there's some food that we see here.
Is food?
Yeah.
That does
There
look
is.
like food.
So
Oh, it is food. Like edible food? Fossilized food?
So go ahead and do an investigation if you would like to learn more about this thing, about the food in front of you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so remind me one more time how the rolls work. It's 1d10 and then d6 to however many points you have in it, right?
Yeah, you roll your d10, and then if you have one box filled in, you roll 1d4. If you have 2 boxes filled in,
D4.
you roll you roll an extra you roll 1d4 for each check you have in there, for each tier that you've trained, and then you add that to your logic number.
Okay, I can maths. This is in
Right side, all of the
list.
numbers should be single digits. So
Can I
That's-
roll investigate if I don't have something checked in it?
you can.
That's plus 6, 11.
11.
Ooh, I can try too, right?
Alright.
You said? And roll d10?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You just you're trying your best.
Yeah, I have a 9.
8.
9 total. 8
Yeah.
total. All
Yeah,
right.
you did better than me.
Oh, look who's dumb now.
So
I didn't want to reveal my role for that reason.
So, Venus, you notice something interesting. You give this altar a thorough investigation, and you notice that again, Mavet himself is slightly different than the one outside. This one is depicted with it's hard to see because again, all of their features, everything is hands, taking the shape of a face, making expressions. It's a little unnerving, but you notice that its face seems to be making some sort of concern. It looks like it's worried about something. And in front of it, as you look at the altar in front of it, looks as though people would come to worship here somehow, which is strange because you understand that this area that you've entered is, as far as the people of the world understand right now, randomly generated. The maps come into existence as a test for whoever enters. So the fact that there is evidence of people is odd. But as you look at the food, you realize that doesn't look right. It's not that it looks inedible, is that it looks. You know how the bananas we have now don't look like bananas did back when they first existed? It looks like that.
Yes,
Look at.
I know exactly that.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I'm just gonna look at the original
like almost
bananas.
like selective evolution. Like
Exactly.
Yeah,
What the fuck is the evolution of bananas?
Yeah, like we've chosen
Did it start small and get bigger? Like
probably more
Like,
the
you've
other way
never seen,
around,
like-
but yeah.
Yeah. If you've never seen an OG banana, don't look it up. It's horrifying.
Why is that one red?
Why am I on a watch list now, Ollie? What have you done?
Well, whoops.
I have learned new
Um,
things.
So.
so it looks like old banana.
Essentially,
No,
the
it's-
food here, the food that you're looking at, you can tell what each food is supposed to be, but they look like they were, harvested from long before. Right now, you know that food is processed, food is harvested and genetically modified, not through like any other means other than just selective breeding and picking out the ones you want that are the tastiest, the fullest, whatever. These ones look untampered with, unaffected by technology and time. Old as shit, in other words. But still edible.
This is
So they don't
Venus,
look like they've
yeah.
been there forever.
Yeah.
They don't. They look like they're freshly put there.
They do look fresh, but they are older than anything you've ever seen. Like in your brain, you know that these things, that this food is essentially extinct. But it is. You don't see any rot. You don't see any mold. There's no. Everything looks ripe.
Jin's gonna look at Sakana and go, "Well, we did skip breakfast today, didn't we?"
I don't know. I don't think I feel quite bold enough to steal food from an altar.
This is
What
an
do you
altar.
think, Vetus?
I just see a bunch of
An altar
hands.
to me.
I
Oh, I know what we can do. Oh, Powell, can you go and pack this food?
And take it with us on the way in. Not bad thinking.
Yeah, of course. More resources, the better, right? Okay. Well,
Jack it in there,
I mean,
dude.
I do have
Just
to set
gotta-
up.
before anyone approaches the altar, just gotta. Anyone tries to approach the altar, Vitas is gonna put out a hand just to stop them. He's still kind of processing what he's looking at. Still doesn't understand how this is possible.
Of course, sir. Sorry. And you see that Paul, real quick, while you guys are doing this, him and Ari begin to set up the anchor, which is what's going to keep the dungeon open, whether you guys survive or not.
Gotcha. Something up with the food, Vetus?
Come here and have a look.
All right.
Have a real good look. It's not quite the food that we're used to.
Yeah, this banana looks like it's gone bad.
Not quite. It's more like this was back before we started cultivating it. Like, this is food that has been come forth in time somehow.
Huh.
I don't think you'll be able to find this in the wild anymore. This shouldn't be here. Not in this time.
So you mean to say this is some kind of a once upon a time original sort of banana?
Seems like. And look up at the face.
What face?
Well, where the face should be. Kind of blur your eyes a little bit. You can sort of see an expression.
Oh yeah. Would you look at that?
Yeah. That expression concerns me. So I think for safety's sake, let's not touch what is here.
All right. Seems like sound advice.
Like I said from the start,
However-
it makes perfect sense to me.
However, and then goes after Paul. I would like my notebook, please. He's gonna start writing everything that he sees down the notebook.
Yes, sir. And yeah, you see that Paul, admittedly, doesn't seem like he's much of a fighter, but when it comes to getting things out of his equipment bag, just with a quick shimmy of his shoulder, the right box pops out. And just, here you go, sir.
Thank you, Paul.
Is that like full
Would you like a
swiftness
pen?
logic build?
Exactly. He pulls out a special pen. Would you like a pen?
Pencil.
Oh,
would
you
be
want
great.
pencil? I have
want to
another one too.
That will work. I'm just gonna do a quick sketch and just. He's gonna do a quick sketch of what everything he sees there. Puts notes down on everything that he can see, as quickly as he can.
So as you're filling this notebook out, you also notice that the behind Mavet is a massive arch. It is freestanding, and it is dark. Almost, it's sort of like the black hole situation again, but it doesn't seem alive like before. But you do see, just because you rolled a good logic earlier, so I'm going to keep that logic rolling. You see 5 slots around the archway.
5?
5.
5 what? Sorry, I didn't.
Like
Slots.
Yeah.
It looks
Slots?
like perfect. Yes, it looks like perfect
slots.
semicircles.
perfect what
where you could
circles?
fit like, yes, semicircles.
Semicircle. Okay, I'm with you.
Nice.
Or so basically the back half of like an orb.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you think we put some
a
of the
nice-
fruit in those orbs, in those holes?
An apple does look like it'll fit pretty well into that slot.
Hmm.
Actually, no, I have average intelligence. I'm not
You
going to
feel
say
like
that.
that's-
How about
There you go.
we need to donate food from our supplies? Maybe this is like a welcoming thing that
It's worth
guests
a
of this
try.
dungeon have to do.
I'd rather our own that we know where it comes from first, and if it doesn't work, then we could try the oddities on the altar.
Well, food's not going to be too much of an issue. I mean, we can always call items in. Isn't that right, Captain?
You see
Is
that
it Aerie?
Aerie?
Mm.
Yes, Aerie. You see that Aerie and Paul are currently setting up the anchor, and she's like, "Well, yes, if we get this thing set up anytime soon."
All right.
Why it is always so complicated?
I don't think we want to use our once a day request for
For
testing a food item. I'm sure does no one have any food items in their bags right now?
We should have
It is.
rations, do we not?
I didn't pack food.
Paul can magic matcha out of nowhere. I have to assume he's got some food.
Well, I nope. I do have at least 3 days of rations, guys. But we don't know how long we're gonna be here. That was the most that I could pack with certainty that nothing will spoil. But yeah.
Oh,
So I took a luxury rations. I have like 3 of them. I'm just telling you guys. I'm not mentioning this in game. I just wanted
Sure.
to say that out loud.
sure.
You took luxury rations.
He's just like, I have the food. I'm just not gonna share
I'm
it.
covered.
Ah,
Don't have a shirt, but you did manage to bring rations.
luxury rations.
I will say this in the
Honestly,
meantime.
priorities.
Sakuna is gonna be just like strolling around the arch. His hands up like this, abs glistening because it's starting to get hot in here, so like the sweat's really making it shine. And he's pretty much trying to see if there's any other clues. That
Yeah,
hint
does
at
it-
what to
okay.
do.
Well, it looks like
The
the path
slots-
continues too.
The slots, like, how high are they?
They look like they're equidistant from each other across the entire arch. So the highest one is about maybe 12 feet high. It seems as though you'd have to like climb up to get to it, but the first two are around head level. Another set above that is maybe 3 feet above those. So a good stretch will get you there.
Okay.
Is it also made of like some sort of rock stone?
Yeah, everything here looks I'm gonna say organically made out of stone.
Hmm.
Okay, so no crevices or bricks or anything. It just looks like a one thing.
It does have like there's beveling, but there's no cutting marks. Everything looks like it was shaped perfectly this way.
The resources, Ali, are these like the map analyzer? Is this like a once per day type use, or is this just it's?
Yes, once per day for those big things. So if you move on to another map, you will have to wait a little while, take a rest before you're able to use the map analyzer again.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, climbing would be stamina, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The what?
Climbing.
Or gymnastics.
Would it be gymnastics to climb though?
Oh.
If you do enough leaps, sure, but it will be harder, if that makes sense. So you can roll it, but the number you have to hit will be a little higher.
All right. It looks like there's a more of a hall. Is it more walkway behind the arch?
There is.
All right.
There's, from what you can see here, there is a path to the south and to the east. And you can do with that what you will, I suppose.
I think Jin might say, well, if all is like going south, I think I'll check down here.
Okay.
Anyone want to come with?
Well, I'm not about to let you go by yourself.
Perhaps we find the next piece of the puzzle. I feel like we're focusing too much and missing the grander picture.
That seems like a good idea.
Let's check our surroundings.
I do get a little hyper-focused when there's something I don't understand.
Captain
I
Paul,
suppose I'll go.
you good if we head out?
Please do. It seems like we might need to find, I don't know, some keys or some shit. Titans are always so, testing your metal as heroes or whatever the fuck.
You run into anything like this before?
No, the Titan that I was hired to enter last time was Vesh. I went in there and it was just a horde of horrifying hell beasts, and we just survived for 3 days.
Wow.
And we weren't. It was different. Every Titan has their thing.
Well, looks like we got lucky so far then. At least no horde.
I don't know. That sounds a little bit more like my speed.
Oh, well, maybe you should walk up front then.
Jesus.
And go in front of the man with the big shield.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, so we'll start making our way south then.
All right.
Jin will walk up front. Up front.
Perfect. So you guys are making your way through, and you start to see that there's a lot of darkness throughout the cave. So in areas that you are in darkness, if you can't see in the dark, you're gonna have disadvantage to your attacks. But there are areas where these naturally growing crystals are kind of bioluminescing, allowing you to see clearly. And you're progressing through. Is there anything you're doing to try to avoid surprises or anything that you want to call out ahead of time to say that you're doing as you make your way
I'm
through the
walking
path?
behind Jin.
Perfect.
I guess I'll be taking the rare.
I think shields in hand, can't see in the dark, just a human. So just gonna seeing that the other two are
Oh
just
shit!
following
Fuck!
behind,
Wait, hold
just
on.
gonna be like, all right,
Hold on.
confidently walking in the
Behind
Real
dark.
Jin.
wait, stop. Who can see in the dark?
Where would we
Nope,
see?
okay.
I'm a human, so I'm assuming humans don't,
Right.
because
Uh-huh.
I don't.
Anzu can. Full blown
Vetus
one.
is gonna realize real quick.
After
wait.
Jin and sucking and like walking to walls, like, oh
Yeah. And it's just like, if I may, I feel perhaps I have a bit more sight when it comes to this environment. And then just like goes to the front. I mean, you can walk. It's wide enough here that you can walk side by side almost.
I think just keep a hand on your shoulder.
Yep, pretty much. He's gonna go for it, and he's gonna take both of his pistols out. Just keep them ready by his side.
Okay.
We delve into the darkness.
Indeed. Just feel like, what are these two blind people doing? Wait, let me just.
So yeah, in that case, you guys make your way through the twists and the curves of the cavern, revealing, with Vitus's help, what is hidden in the darkness. And Vitus, make for me an awareness check, please.
An awareness.
Yes.
I can find awareness.
It's in
Great.
your intuition.
I can do
Gotcha. Thanks, awesome.
Yeah.
The rest of you can also roll, but you'll have disadvantage because of the darkness.
No, I'm rolling. Actually, I'm gonna roll. I have a 6. I can do well.
Disadvantage means
Plus,
you roll a d4 and subtract that number.
Oh, okay.
so that is
I'll use a different D4.
So I have
11.
10.
You got, okay, so we have a 10 and 11.
I got a 8 plus 6 minus 2 for 14. Or no, 12.
Okay.
I am supposed to be
Alright.
rolling d10 as base, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. As you guys are making your way through, Jin and
Last campaign.
right, Jin and Takana, you guys start to hear something. A bit of a scratch up ahead, and Vitas, as you are moving through, you see in a corner up ahead a creature hiding in the darkness. It looks, you look at it and you feel some sort of familiarity. It is a cat-like creature. Its fur is sharp, quill-like. It is almost bipedal, but its hunch and its elongated arms cause it to almost walk on fours. And do you mind rolling one more logic check for me with advantage? So you add a d4. We're just doing straight logic. The advantage is because of your previous investigation.
So is advantage the opposite of disadvantage?
Yes. You
Added?
take a d4 and add it.
Nice. That's Vitas rolling,
Vitas,
you
right?
said?
Yeah.
Rolling logic.
Yeah.
Because I'm
You're
here
muted,
waiting.
Jack.
Still muted.
Sorry, I knew that I was muted. Wait, what am I rolling for? Sorry, I got really distracted all of a sudden.
It's okay. So, as you were walking through in this crevice in the back, you see a cat-like person, but it's hard to really understand the way that they look quite so different. And I'm telling you to roll a logic to see if you can put together kind of what this thing is to some extent.
I'm good at that logic.
Yeah. And because of your investigation earlier, it's just straight logic, no other
Cool.
things.
No
but
other adding stuff.
You can go ahead and add a D4 as an advantage for having a good investigation earlier.
Okay. Plus 16.
16?
Yeah.
Perfect. So first of all, you know that this thing has not seen you yet. It is waiting for something. And the other thing you realize, thinking back to the food that was on the table, thinking to the way that this thing is feline with this almost like quilled fur, you realize that this is you. This is your people. This is an Anzu. But back before you became Anzu, this is the caveman of your people.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh.
And
That's cool.
so, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back for a fight.
Oh, I'm gonna fight your grandfather.
Pow!
Lord.
We'll fight your grandpa.
Let's get crack cook. Like him.
Okay.
I like that you guys are gonna fight, and there's me like, can I talk to him? Like,
Can I, Gramps?
Well, actually,
More
Cat, can I
recollecting.
talk to her? Cause
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Cat is. Wait, for Cat, that's femme, no?
Yeah, they're very
Quills
quick.
is.
They have a lot of quills instead of feathers, so you know that this is in fact female in terms of biological gender.
Okay.
Should we do that when we come back in a few then?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Alrighty. Okay. Guys, we will be back in just a few. Alright. I'm going to put us back to the RP screen for just a moment. And I think what we can do, guys, is why don't we go ahead and I think if we all hop out of the call, or we can all just kind of turn off our webcams if you want. I'm going to just disappear from my webcam for a few minutes. I'm going to go.
Okay.
All right. Be back in just a moment.
Okay.
I'll still be here.
All right.
Chilling here.
Well, you're live, just so you know.
Oh, we're live?
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, unless I stop the stream. So, we don't have a break screen.
Oh, we don't have a break.
We don't have a
screen.
break
Oh, no.
screen?
We don't have a break screen.
I didn't think about that.
That's all good.
I was right.
So, yeah, I think if you guys want, you can just turn your webcams off, right? And what we'll do is...
I have this.
We'll be right back. Just put a be right back sign. There you go.
BRB.
All right. Well, mine's just a
Wait,
black
should
thing,
I?
so
I'll be right. Wait,
I'll
hold
see you
on.
guys in a bit.
Bye.
Be right back.
Little kitty.
Will it read? I'm not sure. Is it backwards? Damn it, it is.
I'm sticking.
Mm.
I always have all my stuff.
Oh, it doesn't want it. Dang it.
It's also back. Yeah, perfect. Just hold it like that the whole time.
Just hold it like this.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a way I can do this. Wait, hold on. Figure this out.
I don't know if maybe the easier solution is just point the cam downwards.
No, I'm determined now. This needs to happen.
Is that a phone case?
Yes.
That was almost there.
Almost, almost. Aha!
Right, perfect. Just don't move outside of the post-it.
Yeah. It's fine. You won't see it on the stream. Oh shoot!
Oh yeah, you're right. I wasn't even looking at the.
I am not winning. This is maddening. Wait, I'll figure this out. I'm determined. I'm gonna figure this out, and then we would have like finished coming home from break.
Yeah. It's just easier to become fully prepared, right? You have to keep your snacks next to you, the bottle. You have like a bucket underneath the table just in case. You don't never have to move. You just
Never,
set up.
not ever. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to swear? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
This is driving me up the wall.
That's it is what it is.
No, it's not. I will figure this out. This is going to happen. I'ma do it. Somehow. Not sure how. Somehow.
So, is this your first time playing Terra as well?
Yeah, absolute first time, so. I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. How you do the stat distribution.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Nope. Nope. Dang it.
Yeah. So,
Listen, guys, this is the stream now. This is why I was asked to join, right?
yeah, it's just picture it like a ad for post-its, I guess. Just for a little bit. No, it's crooked.
Did it work? It's fine. It's fine if it's crooked.
Right there. Don't move it.
But you can still see like the bottom of me, but that's fine. It'll just be right back.
Just keep your clothes on then. Because that's the
Darn
part.
it!
You're just
I really
blocking your
wanted to.
face. That's
I
all
know.
you're
I'm just a be right back. It's fine, but like you can't see it on stream. You can just kind of see my mic
It's fine.
and
You're
stripes.
good.
If I still really still, I look like a striped background. Yeah.
Bro. No, you're.
I'm a great striped background.
Alright, take your break. And the other party members. Oh, Jack, you're still there? Oops.
I'm not here.
Right, you just back.
Who is this Jack you speak of? He ain't here.
Can you hear me, Ali?
I can.
So everyone, let's go back to this. This is a very important discussion. How come everyone has cowboy hats and the cape and all that stuff? How did that come to be?
I missed the
Where's my
memo.
memo? Did I miss the
Where's
DM
my-
message?
No, it was just coincidence, if I'm being real honest with you.
I just wanted to
Oh.
be a medic cowboy. I wanted to shoot healthy pellets at people. Open wide, take your vitamins. Pew, pew, pew.
And you said your character wouldn't like sucking a dick sack.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. For
Maybe,
science,
like-
I need you to say that all one more time.
No, you see the name is on the screen. Did I use
I
my item request
There's just-
today? Ask for a hat.
Item request. Can I? Hello, I would like a hat. I honestly really want to get him a hat. I want him to have a hat.
Although
Really.
we're in a cave right now, so how useful is a hat? So that logic one isn't looking too bad right now. Is it?
I mean, if that, gross stuff, liquid things from caves drop on me, I won't feel it because I will have a hat. You, on the other hand, is going to feel it on your glistening abs.
You're so tall,
Glistening,
bro.
glistening abs are going to
Got
get
me there.
gooey.
Glistening abs.
It just gets shinier. It's like putting
They get-
what's that?
Yeah,
You
but,
gonna
like...
butter your abs?
No,
Yeah,
no,
like,
here's the thing.
What's the thing? Yes.
What if they're, like, glow in the dark? Because if they glow in the dark, then you're just going to be like one of those walking, reflective
That
runners
sounds-
at night.
That sounds pretty vain and pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like,
that's right up his
abs are
alley.
glowing?
And that sounds like Nigel.
That like Nigel or as like what's his
Oh
name?
no, no,
Suck-
sorry,
like
sorry.
an-
I'm
Sucking up.
Sakana.
yeah, yeah.
Basically like an angler fish,
Sakana.
but the abs are the glowy thing to attract things. in the dark.
What happens when you bite the abs? Like, who sees glowing abs and goes, "Oh yeah, I'd knob that"? No.
Maybe not knob, but they want to touch.
I don't know about you. I've never had the urge to touch glow-in-the-dark radioactive abs before.
Radioactive.
Yeah, but then you'll be
Radioactive until you touch.
then you'll have radioactive ab powers like Spider-Man, but ab man.
Only
Ab-man?
if you get bitten by the abs.
Of course, you always bite.
Can abs bite? Wait, are we back from the Be Right Back? Do I
Up
take
to
this
you.
one?
Yeah, I'm ready. I just needed a moment to, do human things, and also to download Mozilla Firefox, and open up the map in it, because for some reason, when I use the Brave browser, it doesn't want to fucking let me move tokens.
Weird.
So I did that.
Brave browser?
Is it a
Yeah,
Linux
it's
thing?
just it's just a browser that I can use without having to. You know how YouTube has said, "Hey, ad blocker, we don't like it. We're gonna stop you guys from using it."
Yeah.
Brave
Oh.
has an ad blocker that's like pre-installed into it, and YouTube doesn't detect it yet. Hush, hush, don't say nothing.
We're totally not live right now. Shh.
Oh, right. It doesn't
I
matter.
keep the
It's a
secret.
public. It's well known.
Do you know how we could? Oh, I can. How do I delete you? Why?
You
This
click
was an
it-
accident.
Click it and delete.
Click it and delete
But
it.
I took care of it.
magic.
All right.
Alrighty.
So
Let's get to
here's
it.
the thing. You guys have the choice to confront this primal beast, man, woman, or you can just go in swinging. It's up to you, obviously. But, we're not gonna roll engagement until you decide if you're gonna attack or not.
Well,
Gonna look
Gun.
back at the two, put his hand up, and just be like, "I spot someone. I'm sorry, that's not my voice. I spot someone. I'd like to try see if we could communicate first."
all right.
Anything, any creature. 3 of dungeon delving. It's friendly.
Actually, you're coming a little
I did-
soft for me.
Can't
You're
hear
real
you.
quiet.
I can.
Can
Talking?
you hear me now? Any better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cranked you up.
No, it's like in our history of dungeon delving, have we ever met a friendly creature?
I don't know about you, but I definitely have.
Oh, I guess you'll have a chit chat. I'll wait right here.
And without revealing himself, he's going to give 2 sharp whistles, which is a greeting in his mother tongue.
All right. You see this creature perk up. It starts looking around, and it whistles back. It sounds a little off to you. You know that your language, the common tongues in your neck of the woods, there's two of them, and this creature seems to be speaking in both at the same time. It seems as though maybe your language was once one thing before it was separated. And with this crackling noise in its throat, it whistles back. Hello?
It's gonna be hard. While trying to follow the way this person is speaking, because I'm trying to merge two languages at the same time. Just...
You can roll a logic if you want to, try to do that.
I'm gonna try. Wait, where's my thing?
Logic.
Where's my logic?
Of the people I've played with so far this game, you definitely rolled the most logics of anyone.
So just straight logic, or
unless you have something that you think could apply, maybe a lifestyle skill.
But is this Meccano and Encanto?
No, this is Listival and Chorkle, which are the languages of the Anzu.
I have my lifestyle skills of books. Does that count?
Unless unless you feel like you've read a book about ancient languages, no.
He is a bookworm, but maybe not ancient languages. Okay.
All right, roll a logic check. See where we're going.
That was a 10. Plus 6, 16.
Ah, perfect. It is hard. It is difficult to do this. You are literally speaking two languages concurrently, and it is something that is very unique to your language because of the two parts that make up the noises you're able to actually do at the same time. And it strains your voice, but you speak back. What do you say to him or to them?
Just gotta probably because this gonna shorten it as much as possible because difficult. We friend explorers, visitors. Welcome.
You can see almost an excitement. You're still kind of far away from it, but you can see that it, having now heard its actual language, it is surprised. Like when it heard you before, it was like, oh, that sounds familiar. I can almost make that out. Now it's like, I recognize this. This is familiar to me. And it seems to let its guard down a little bit. And it responds to you in that same whistle and crackle. And it just kind of says, I am not from here. I don't know where here is. You're not enemy. I won't harm.
Sort of like looks back at Sakuna for no reason whatsoever and goes...
Finger pointing towards him. Ready to cast spell.
Just see Sakuna, it's like, stop. Like, no.
Damn, boy.
And then responds with, friend. Meet.
Like
Distance.
No, meet as in MEET. Stop. Anyway, so why are you two like this?
They respond with distance. They're willing to see you, but they want to keep distance.
Okay, he's gonna turn to the two. Be like, we might have found a friend who is stuck here. I don't think they're here voluntarily. I'd like to go meet them face to face, but at a distance, they don't seem like they're too comfortable with letting us too close just yet.
All right.
Seems like you have this situation quite figured out. Go ahead, have a chat with your buddy. I'm gonna like just rest against the wall, like lean against it.
Always good to have you at my back. Sort of like tilts his cowboy hat at him, and it's
Jin follows and tilts his
he
head.
like. Uh,
Sakura tries to, but then forgets that he's the only one without a hat.
I totally didn't do that on purpose. He's gonna come up, but he's gonna come up with his hands up, like
Right.
and when he gets to the point where he sees this person maybe stiffen, any point where he feels like, oh, no longer comfortable with any much closer, he's gonna pull down his bandana that he usually covers his face with, so they can see his face.
Yeah, as you get closer, he'll probably stop you at that little crevice, that opening, the hallway before him. And when you take off your bandana, he sees your mouth is more like a maw, like that of a cat, and he feels secure. And he just says, things, they live here. I don't know. I'm not from here, but I don't remember a time before. Can you help? And as he's asking for help, Jin, you said that you were coming along as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at least like 3 meters back behind Vetus.
All right. I'm gonna make a quick roll. Okay.
Like
He
here.
has not noticed you. And
Me?
Yeah.
I and 2 friends can help, maybe.
How?
We have way out, but maybe not your home.
Okay. Well, I think at this point, you would need to make an influence check of some sort to see if you can convince this creature to genuinely be on your side.
Negotiate?
This can be a negotiate.
Okay. Please roll nicely.
This is going to be a hard one, so you need at least a 15.
Shit!
Not what you wanted here.
Nope.
Yeah.
That would be a. I already know it's below, because I didn't roll a 10 and my influence was 5, so. So that was like a 13.
And again, you added your 1d4 from negotiate, right?
Oh, wait.
If you have any negotiate tech chicks.
So as long as you don't get a 1, you'll be solid.
1d10 plus
A D4.
at 1d4.
Yep.
So 2. Just made it.
Perfect. I mean, that fucking does it. All right. This creature, she agrees. I want help. please. And they'll walk a little bit closer. And just kind of trust you at this point.
Just gonna
you know,
offer a
like-
hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna
you
offer a
shake
hand. Just be
hands.
like,
You shake hands, and her hand wraps all the way around you. She is substantially larger than you. If she were to
Ooh.
stand up straight, you would see that she is maybe 10 feet tall, at least.
hi.
And you see, now looking a little closer at her, not only does she have quills, she does have some feathers. She has a second set of arms that are contracted in with wings attached to them, hidden underneath her body.
Gonna.
Can Jin and I?
Vita's-
I think she's in the dark still. So yeah, like the
Yeah.
whistling kind of stuff.
Oh,
where it's like,
we just been talking in the
Yeah,
dark, forgetting
just
other
been,
people
like,
can't
whistling
see
at
in
each
the
other,
dark.
like- Hey, Vetus, you all right in there?
Yes, 1 second. And turn back to her. And he gives, he doesn't really have much expression because his face is covered most of the time. But now that it's off, she can see one of the biggest smiles. And he just, sort of points to himself and goes, Vidas de Zirina BC. Name?
Don't remember. No name.
No name. I'm coming to pick you up. And then he sort of goes back behind his two friends because doesn't quite trust them to walk in the dark.
Oh, good. You're alive.
Off his shoulder. Yes, we might have found one of my ancestors down here. She's been here so long, she doesn't even remember her name anymore.
Well, that's
Ooh, can we give her a name?
called
I
a cave,
suppose with
like the cave.
her permission, I suppose we could.
Oh, fine.
Come meet my ancestor. And he's already has his bandana back up, so his face, you can't really see his expressions anymore.
Hmm.
So
Not that you can see, it's dark.
this ancient Anzu comes up and starts to almost crawl out of the darkness. And you see that they are hunched over on their two front arms and their back legs. Two arms underneath them with the wings kind of crept in so they don't take up the space. And
I see the resemblance.
you, aside from their size and relative features, you, why don't you two make an awareness check for me?
Sure. Can I add my 6 intuition, right?
Yeah.
8.
Got it.
Uh, 6 for awareness.
6. All right.
I'm not adding.
everything-
I'm just adding 1d10 plus each check mark I have in awareness, right? As 1d4.
Plus your number that you have in awareness.
What's your awareness?
So then
is
14.
14. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. I was gonna say you min max. I feel like you should be.
Yeah. That should be
Yeah,
your shit.
just wasn't calculating it correctly. I got it now.
So yeah, with a 14, you do notice. With a 14, yeah, you definitely notice two things. One, they are immediately nervous of you and Jin. They don't look like they're going to attack. It seems as though Vitas has, at the very least, convinced them to, calm. But you two, it's as if it's seeing something that it never imagined possible. Vitas is close enough that it thinks this is some sort of malformed me. But you two?
We're aliens.
What the fuck are these things? Exactly. So, you know that it's nervous by seeing you two. And you notice one other thing. As you're meeting this creature, every few moments or so, you notice that its eyes go kind of blank. Like every 10, 15 seconds, there is just a half second of it not being aware of anything.
Yeah, I think as it comes up, Jin's gonna kind of be like, "Hello, you all right?"
It mimics you a little bit. It doesn't have a hat. It just grabs its head and goes.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Oh no, this is a hat. See, and like pulls the hat off and like waves it around.
It reaches for the hat.
Sure.
We're gonna give her
It's
a
on the
hat.
hat.
Whoa, no. Not for you. But don't worry. Next hat we find, it's yours.
Okay.
And just sorry. Fucking sitting in the back, give us death glares from the back. This guy was here first.
I will say there's no reason to be so afraid of at least me. I'm or at least a distant cousin. I am partially related to you. Because I'm speaking also in is it Listville?
Listable.
Yeah, 'cause
Listable?
I have that as a language.
Perfect.
Oh.
And yeah, you could almost make out some of that. You could understand a bit of that too. And as you speak to it, you see that it doesn't. It's like almost wincing. Like it responds. Your voice, your word, poor. But I understand.
I'll like wave my fingers to showcase some of the claws.
Wait.
Okay.
Are you
Is it
part
threat?
Anzu?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. And part what? Human?
Yeah.
They when asked them about the character, they mostly wanted human features, so they got the ears, the claws, and their hair is just extra feathery, but it's mostly just they have perfectly coiffed hair due to their so yeah, you now have this person walking with you alongside you. Feel free to continue where you want. And it lets you. Yes.
I have something I wanted to try.
Go ahead.
These crystal rocks that are giving a little bit of light. If I were to break one off, do you think I could like bring a light with me?
Give it a go.
All right, let's see if we can. Or actually, Jin's gonna come up to the rock and look at it and go, "Hey, Suki, you're good at breaking things."
Just as you're saying that.
Oh god.
I was just saying, how many times can I interrupt you when you do stuff?
Oh my word.
Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
You want to break that? You want to see if we can break some of those off? Bring a little bit of light with us.
I'm just thinking about the fact that you have you have logic 1 as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm logic 3.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Sure, I'll give it a shot, and I'll try and use my my claws to try and just like snap it, just like one clean cut.
Can I please? Wait, I'm gonna assume that Vitas can see this. Yes?
Yeah, you can see.
See them going to investigate glowing rocks and look like they're about to.
Yeah, we're looking at
Go
the
and
rock
break
like,
it.
you want to break that? Yeah, let's break that.
Okay, Vitas is gonna he was like probably gonna ask something more because he's so curious about this new person he discovered. See this happening and come sprinting up behind them with. Let me see. Maybe if we should touch that first.
Ah,
Oh, all right then. Have at it.
I would like to investigate to see if this is poisonous in any sort of, or dangerous in any sort of way. Like, I don't want these comrades to be touching things and then dying.
Yeah, go right ahead. Do an investigation.
Almost got Sukuna killed in the first session.
Lord.
Look what
oh,
you
it
do.
would have been way too fast for
Invest-
anything to get me.
Okay, please roll good. This is the time I roll bad.
My life is in your hands.
Shit.
I'm on break.
12.
Thunderstone just explodes.
12?
Yeah.
12?
12?
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, these crystals, you have a sense of kind of what's going on here as you touch them. Yeah, their crystalline structure. Anywhere you touch them, you see that light kind of radiates towards that spot. It's sort of like those orbs that you were selling a lot in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
90s.
you go touch it,
You
you
touch a
think,
spot and
yeah.
We are revealing our age here, but yeah.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
89.
Yes.
It does that, and as you play around with it a little bit, you realize that whatever is inside of it, not only does it give off a pretty decent amount of light, it is also reactive to biology, to things, to touch, and you think to yourself that based on the structure of what you have there, could get one of the crystals removed, but if you break the crystal, whatever energy is inside will be released and
Great.
deal some amount of radiation damage.
All right, Suki, break the rock.
Wait. You have to be a little careful with these. If you break it carelessly, it could hurt you. I'm going to assume you want some light. Do you mind if I just help you remove these?
I guess.
Please do.
Great. I'm just gonna use his talents to carefully sort of edge out two of the bigger crystals and give one to each and go. Do not break them.
Yeah.
They will explode.
Go ahead and make a roll just to make sure this actually happens.
Great. Well,
let's
that's
go
what I
with
plan
a-
to do.
Let's go with like a swiftness. This is like, physical dexterity, how easily you can get in the crevices. And
Great.
I think you have the craftsman life skill.
I
So
do.
you're like a DUI guy.
Huh?
Sorry, a DIY guy.
DUI guy, DIY guy. Yup.
DUI.
Yeah, one of those. One of those is really different.
What you're saying right now.
Whoopsies.
You need some
You
dex
got
to
a steady hand or not?
DUI.
So maybe one of the projects you learned how to do was chiseling marble, so you have some idea of how to like carve the rock out of from itself. So yeah, go ahead and
That-
roll swiftness with an extra d4.
Swiftness.
Sure.
Swiftness. One. Just straight swift?
Yeah, just straight swift. Gymnastics
That's
isn't
an
gonna help in
extra
this one.
D4. No, that's true. Plus.
Dodge your way around.
I'm so glad I'm rolling for things I'm good at. That's a 17.
17. All right, perfect.
That's
Yeah,
good.
you managed to carve around. This is very quartz-like crystals, so you can see that the structure is very easy to organize and snap and cut in just the right spots to. You pull off 3 medium-sized crystals.
Oh, nice.
Things you can probably carry like in your hand or like big enough to fit.
I
in
have a
fanny
suggestion.
pack.
Does anyone have rope? Because maybe we can tie it around that huge shield of yours, Jin.
I didn't bring nothing. Brought a shield.
Shield and the hat.
And what did you bring? I don't see no shield or no hat.
Just leans back. That's the glistening abs.
Maybe you
Do the
should
work.
tie one onto your onto your belly.
This thing poisonous. If I were to make contact with it.
I would like to repeat that they are explosives.
Yeah, but not immediately, right?
I'm sure we have some time. How much? 5 seconds? 1 sec? I just need 1 second. Logic 1.
You see Vitas lose it. You see him, like, his patience is like, this is my first mission with you guys. I'm so done. And then you just hear, fine. Explode yourself and see if I care. I am not going to patch you up if you die from stupidity. And then walks off.
Is it safe to hold it at least? We don't have any, branches here.
You can hold it. Don't
Okay.
tie it to yourself. And don't break it.
I very much don't like this new attitude of yours, Fetus.
Is it new?
I don't think
And
making
then
the
walks.
I don't think making the doctor upset with you is in your best interest. What say we
Look,
continue on? Maybe your
Vitus's
friend
motto
knows
is I
better.
cannot. Vitus's motto is I cannot heal stupidity. So
Truer words
try.
have never.
Yes, I
Logic
do
one.
think we should start continuing. We are spending quite some time in this one little area. We have more cave to explore.
Yes.
Jin?
Oh, where are you guys
Ahead.
going?
Well, I think south, right?
gonna
Learn
ask.
adventures.
Oh yeah, let's ask Cave.
Yeah, I would like to ask No Name.
Actually, Jin's gonna ask you.
These-
Your friend got a name?
just she's been here too long. She no longer remembers her name.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But perhaps later we can ask her if we can give her a name, or if she would like one. Turns to her and goes, the monsters, sorry, more growl. They're monsters you've mentioned before. No, wait, I can't full sentence. Monsters? Where?
Where,
Is something wrong,
monster?
Vetus? Seem to be spazzing out right now. Keep it together. We're all okay right now.
I'm still kind of
hurry up.
processing. I'm going to strap explosives to myself. I'm still processing this.
Sakana's like,
They
I'm as funny, Vetus.
We're hourly.
they respond. Other rooms. One with blood. One wet. I
Wait.
didn't explore. I scared.
All right.
Okay. And one of the rooms seems to be bloodied and the other wet. I'm going to assume it might be partially or fully flooded.
One must assume that
Which-
the bloody room's also wet.
Depends on the volume of blood, but yes.
I say the
Or-
bloodied one.
Of course you.
Well,
If it's bloodied, that means whatever creature could possibly be in hurt. Maybe we could finish the job.
Or it has just finished blooding someone or something.
your friend know what's in there?
Didn't want to explore.
Hmm.
She was scared. I'd
Why
be
don't you
too
tell
if I
her
was stuck
that
down
we'll
here
protect her?
alone.
Tell her to go forward, and we'll protect her.
I will.
Well, head on in, guys.
I feel like I'm stuck between one is a liar, one is saying the truth.
Truth,
Which
one lie.
one's which?
Let's find out by going in the bloodied room.
Oh god.
All right, to the
okay.
bloody room.
Yep. After reassuring friend in my terrible accent, ask her to lead us to the bloodied room.
So glad you all agree.
Oh,
So,
there's 4 of us.
yeah, it takes you to the bloody room, which actually takes you back out into the main
Oh.
room.
Oh,
I just hi, bye, Captain Airy.
did we warn it? This is our friend. They don't have a name.
Massive caveman bird
Hi.
and walks
This is my
back,
grandma.
just kind of waves, mimicking you guys.
Great.
And Harry and Paul have this face of just like, what in the fuck? Okay.
Tips the hat.
It's
You
taking
see
us to a
that?
room full of blood.
Yep. You see that their machine is almost all set up. They're like, all right, we have set it up enough that you have the abilities afforded to you by the camp. We just need to finish setting the anchor properly. It takes a while to charge. You see as areas pumping mana into a certain artifact in the anchor.
We appreciate your service, ma'am.
Sounds complicated.
Well, we're working on it. And yes, so beep, 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 beep. You guys walking through are able to see a little farther ahead.
Oh, this is
And
many. This map is many roads.
yes. And it continues to tell you blood straight ahead.
Straight ahead is a T-junction, my friend.
And it just kind of sniffs. Right.
Did you whistle T-junction?
It sounds like, let me think.
It sounds like you're whistling with a forked tongue, is what it sounds like.
Ooh, there's the bloody
It's
room.
whistling left and right at the same time.
As advertised.
Are we smelling the blood by now? Oh.
What is?
Don't look at him
I
run
saw
away.
nothing. I saw nothing. I didn't see it. I
They're
didn't see
scared.
it.
We have him on the run, guys.
Let's go to the wet. Let's go to the wet room. Let's go to the wet room.
So yeah, you have a slightly bloody room.
Okay.
Is that a treasure chest?
It appears to be.
Blood leading from it. But yes.
Suki, you know how these things work. Treasure chest in a bloody room.
Seems okay to me. The blood is leaving the treasure chest.
All right then, off you go.
Oh, I'm gonna get
So-
real old real fast.
Feeling himself, Sakuna will head to the treasure chest.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow with and be about like 3 meters behind.
Have my guns out. Just guns out
Like-
because I
like
know
Suki?
this is.
Guns out.
Can I see if the blood it's like definitely wet, like not dried up by now?
Yeah. You can't tell, obviously, especially not without rolling, how long this blood has been here, but it doesn't seem like it has dried any.
Great.
Told you room's wet.
Recent. Love it.
So it was a fresh kill.
That doesn't bode well. Means
Oh.
whatever killed is still in the vicinity.
and
Probably.
eating whatever it killed. Maybe it's too full to fight.
I'm gonna
Or
say,
would you like to be its dessert?
Ollie,
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think Jin's gonna voice this, but I want to keep an eye on our no-name friend the entire time. I think Jin would just be
Okay.
suspicious as shit right now. Like, this thing just led us to a bloody room.
As at your request.
I know.
Yeah.
We
But
did ask.
Hey, what do you have against Anzu? Okay.
all right, so blood's on the floor.
No.
Whistle, whistle.
So
Flute, flute.
so let's do a couple things.
Closer to you.
Sakana, what are you trying to do with the treasure chest specifically?
I am trying to, well,
Open it.
check if it's locked. First, I guess.
From here, you don't see any locking mechanism. It's
then-
blatant. It's right in front of you. You don't see anything there.
I'll go to try open it.
Okay. And Jin, you said that you're keeping an eye on No Name Friend, right?
Yeah, but I still would like to keep ideally within 3 meters of Sakana and Vitas if you come with. If you don't, then I'll make a choice. But if you guys are sticking
Yeah.
together, I'll stay within 3 meters at least.
You have two eyes.
Vitas
Look at the
Vitas
things.
is definitely
Yeah.
keeping close to Sakuna because he has a feeling this one is probably going to be the one that's going to get hurt first.
All right, continue.
All right.
And I think actually kind of like how we're set up right now is pretty perfect.
Yeah, no, I think this is accurate. Your No Name Friend will stay a few meters behind,
Damn right.
a little more wary of this place.
Are those skulls?
All right then. Perhaps. Yes. Yes, they are. So you are approaching this treasure chest, and you open it, and you can both go ahead and make an awareness check, or all three if you want. Sakana, you are specifically checking the chest, and Jin, you're specifically keeping an eye on your No Name Friend.
Mhm.
So do some awareness checks and see if you notice anything specific.
You got it, dude.
Vitas, if you want, you can also join in and see if there's.
This is
something you want to
absolutely
look at.
like he's got his guns up and
it
he's
dark
sort
in
of
here?
like panning to make sure like nothing comes attack it, but also keeping a wary eye on the chest in case something from there attacks it. So I mean Sakuna. That would be a +3.
Oh jeez. Disadvantage because darkness still? Or no, we have our glowy
Yeah, you have
rocks.
your lamps now,
Okay.
which I can't mimic that light in the map, but yes, you
That's
do have
okay.
it, so you don't have a disadvantage
No
anymore.
disadvantage. All right, cool. 11 for awareness.
All right.
I got 13.
Okay.
14.
Perfect. So here's what you guys notice.
Hmm.
So Sakana, as you open the chest, you notice that inside there is a perfectly round crystal. It has a magenta color to it. It glows slightly. This has a power to it. You can feel it in your gut. There is this sort of entropic magic everywhere in the world, and Titans themselves are a special kind of magic. This thing is radiating an energy and a magic that you know is condensed titanic power, truly. Jin.
Nope.
Now, let's go to Vitas. You notice that as the chest was opened, with this magenta light spilling out, the energy in the room changes. There is an uncertainty, and you start to hear this scraping noise, this chittering noise from a little hole in the cavern walls. At the abomination rodents come out.
Oh fuck.
They are attracted to this glowing light, this magenta light.
Ugh.
You see that you see in their eyes, their eyes glow the same color. They are fixated. And Jin, you were paying attention to our no-name friend.
What that bitch doing?
You see that when the chest opened, when the magenta light spilled out, when the light touched them, you see that their eyes also started to glow the same color, just like these rodent abominations. It's started to kind of tremor and shake a little bit, spasm in that way where someone has a tick, a compulsion where they're trying to resist it. Then for a moment, just like Sakana saw, their eyes go blank, and with a little bit of relief, they stop their compulsive shaking. With a sigh, they seem to calm down.
Jin staring hard at them. Like shields kind of in hand, just like looking at him like, fuck's wrong with you?
That is.
But then, yeah, when the little creep monsters start coming out, then I think that we get a little distracted. I don't think that kind of grabs his attention, though.
Yeah, that's fair. So with that, let's roll engagement. Let's fucking fight.
Let's fight.
Well, Vetus doesn't want to go have a conversation with them.
Vetus? You gonna go
What?
in? You want to talk to him?
You gonna have a
fuck
chit
no.
chat?
Just gonna hear Vitas going, shut the chest. Okay, engagement.
D10 plus your. What am I adding? Ooh, that's a 9.
D10 plus my what?
Engagement bonus. Plus, I think engagement bonus.
Yeah, it's
Where's
underneath
my-
your
Just-
speed on your character sheet on
Yeah.
the right,
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
in the little gray box.
Lego. Ooh, damn.
Fuck.
Jin's moving.
10.
10?
10.
What about Jin? What was yours?
Total is an 18.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's moving.
And Sakana?
24.
24?
Man went all swiftness.
Yeah. Swift. It's
God.
swift and plus intuition, right?
Yeah.
And I've 8
That's
for
how
both.
quick you react. Fucking shit.
Zoom zoom.
Yup.
Sakana's had 2 turns already, actually.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You both have high swift and intuition, right, Sakana?
Yeah,
3 and
those are my-
6. Yeah.
That's amazing.
My endurance is my other high one.
Nice.
And power.
All right.
block.
So, first up is Sakana. You had your awareness up. You noticed them coming, so they're not gonna get a surprise round on you. So yeah, Sakana, go ahead and take your first turn.
Get him.
So I think the first thing I would like to try and do, go. So it's a minor action to move.
No, it's a movement action.
Oh, it's movement is separate. Okay.
Yes.
I have no idea on the measurements here.
Each square is 1 meter.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm within.
You're
I'm
next
going
to the chest,
do
right? Because you opened the chest. So I think like we're probably a little bit closer than this.
Yeah, it
Like,
would probably
we're
be more
probably,
like
yeah.
here.
Yeah, and Jin's gonna probably be like here.
Yeah,
I'd say that's kind of how we're set up.
that seems right.
Okay. And seeing them there, I'm gonna go for a riot fist within.
Okay.
So hand's gonna. So empty hand's gonna start igniting in flames as I go to punch the one that is straight ahead of me using riot fist. The successful attack. So the attack roll is like, oh, okay. It's probably using my tuition, I think. On my casting, yeah. So I'm gonna. Wait. That's gonna be a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, because I rolled a 1 on a 10. 1d10.
Yeah.
Wait. Casting these two give me each check mark is 1d4 in addition to the
Yes.
attack roll. Okay,
Yes.
let's add those.
Each
That turns-
rank in your skill gives you 1d4 to roll.
Okay, so then because I have 2 things ranked in there, so that's 2d4. So total is 15 instead. Does that make a difference?
Okay. Now that's a hit.
Ooh. Okay, so he goes to punch. It is unarmed damage plus spell damage. So I'll roll the spell, which is 8. That's max fire for the spell. So tell me how unarmed works. Unarmed damage, at least.
So I believe let's see. If you don't have any skills to amplify your unarmed damage, it should just be 1d4 plus whatever whatever you're using, strength or power or what have you.
Okay. Then okay, that's power. So let's say it will be 16 fire, and then 1d4 plus 3 for the unarmed.
All right.
It's 19 damage for the one in front of me, and then anything within 2 meters gets half the spell damage, so it gets 8 fire.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So this is fire damage you're doing?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a total of you said 19.
To the first creature ahead of me, in front of me. Yes.
Perfect. Also, I went onto the TerraArchives.net website to check the rules real quick, just to make sure I got my own rules correctly.
Nice play.
Did a quick search, and yes, unarmed damage is 1d6 plus power.
Nice.
Oh, so make it 20 then.
20?
D4. So I didn't add power. Let me put it that way.
Oh, you didn't add
You
your
have a
power
one,
yet.
and you have a 1 in
That's
power.
what I'm trying to get at. Yeah.
So yeah, you hit this
little
thing
arms.
with a blazing strike, and it crumples into your hit. You see that this thing is an amalgamation of horrors, flesh and bits from other rodent-style creatures, just kind of mushed into each other, and it falls into pieces, but it doesn't fully die. You see that it is not just bloodied, it is fucking torn to pieces. But it is it hasn't heard the bell yet, if you know what I'm saying.
I didn't hear no bell.
So the spell is a major action,
Yes,
correct?
for most spells.
And
It'll say otherwise.
I'll say otherwise. So let's say that was one major, then I would go, if I have another major action, because 2 majors, 2 minors, correct?
2 majors, 1 minor, 1 movement. Minor movement are,
So what I would do is, for my next major, I would try and just do the attack with my my talons.
all right. Because it's another attack, it will have a -4 penalty.
No problemo. I roll so well. That's 18 minus 4. That's 14.
Yeah. You can tell that it was primed to try to evade. It was scurrying about, but you still managed to hit it with just your talons.
Yeah. So it's 1d6 plus.
It is at. Yep, it is at 2 HP. So tell me how you killed this thing.
After doing fire punching and realizing that wasn't enough, then because I'm also barefoot at this point too, so it's like a punch, and then from there it's just like an upwards strike from the talons that's just tearing it up as fast as possible.
All right, perfect. So yeah, you swing in with this blazing fist that on impact, the fire radiates out and almost disintegrates parts of this creature, and with the momentum you spin around and just slice down with your talons and finish it off. All right.
And with my movements, I think I could. I'll pretty much like hop back in this, like jump in that direction because I can, ancestry feat or ancestry ability, and just be like, "All right, Jin, it's your turn. Put up that shield." That's it for me.
Okay. So yeah, this guy is dead though.
Squished. Goodbye.
And yeah, Jen, it's your turn.
Well, ask and you shall receive. And Jin's going to go forward. Let's see. Right here. I guess I got a movement speed of 6. Actually, I was here. 1 sec. I'm only gonna move. Actually, just want to double check something. Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna step up in front of him. I'm gonna step up in front of him with my full movement. And as he's stepping up in front of them, he's got the shield, this large tower shield, kind of like hooked up onto the right arm, and he's kind of like rotating it around, getting the shield arm ready, like, all right then. And as he's stepping forward, you guys start to feel a little bit of a shift in the room. Start to get a whiff of some ozone, and you start the hair on your arms, and I guess in your case, your guys' feathers, starts to stand on edge a little bit, and you see as lightning begins to electricity begins to kind of spill out of Jin's eyes. And I'm going to use my first action to activate Elemental Body. I'm going to take 1d6 damage. All right, take 2 damage. 2 damage, and Jin is now electrically enhanced. He's basically a lightning cowboy. He's
Nice.
Comes forward and puts the shield down. There's just kind of like a cloud of dust, and he's going to look at the gross ass monsters and say, well, I ain't got all day. And So let's see. Major action to activate elemental body. I get 2 major actions, right? Was it?
Yep.
Okay. Then the other thing I think is going to activate as well is going to be can't be contained, which will cause whenever a creature attacks me at the expense of 1 MP, and I have actually 4 MPs.
Nice.
They take 2d6 electric damage. So, elemental body's activated, can't be contained is activated, shield is up and in their face. And he's taunting at him to come on down.
Okay. Well, it is his turn next. So,
Bring it.
he will come on down.
Come on down.
God damn. So here's the thing. I know that this is just gonna hurt,
Mhm.
but I still have to do it.
You gotta do it. Come on. Come on now.
All right. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna spend
So
1
it
MP.
takes 4 damage. Son of a bitch. But it rolled 2 attacks. You see from this amorphous blob of creature, where you see 2 arms, but those seem to almost be just decorative, as a third one reaches out from the mass and swipes at you.
I'm a block.
All right, well, go ahead and block. I rolled a 10 on the dice plus 6 to hit, so that's 16.
16 is what I gotta beat.
Yep.
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
For first comers, how does a block action work?
Yeah.
So, as a reaction, you roll block. Block is a skill. You roll it like any other skill, and if your roll is higher than the attack that's coming in, you block it.
Nice.
Assuming you can. If you have no shield and hands and you're blocking a bullet, that isn't gonna fucking go.
That
Just
is
out of the
fair.
hand.
I catch it. All right, so got a base power of 5. I rolled a 6, so we're at 11, and then I have 3 check marks.
God
Triple advantage of
damn.
block. So that's a 3, 1, and a 2, so 6 there. So 6 plus 11 for 17.
Yeah, just barely, but you fucking win out on this little fight. And it's massive creature, and this arm just kind of tries to crush into you, but you hold up your shield, and it can't manage to squish you. All right, it's going to, because it already missed its second attack. Does it take damage when it hits you again?
If it hits me again and I spend an MP, then yes, and I would do so if it attacks me again.
Gotcha. No, the
Oh,
second
it's
attack
2
misses.
Yep. I got 2 MP left.
But it's going to use its movement action to do a special little ability. Let me get, oh, nope, come on. Oh, damn buttons. 1 second.
No worries. Yeah, when it hit Jin, that's it, Gwen. I had a sound effect.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I got it in there.
It's cool when you're in control of the sound effects.
Hey, tell me what you do. Is you have fire? I can do fire.
Flame fist?
my
You have a flame fist?
I do.
Where'd he go?
You roll.
It
I'll
split
buy.
into 2 small versions of itself.
Oh, you bitch.
When you say
Yeah.
small, how small is it?
It went from being like, let's say 15 feet tall to being 6 foot tall. It is now
Oh, okay.
an adult man size.
It's shorter than me.
Yes.
Ollie,
But yes.
real quick. So because of my shield master, because I successfully blocked that last one, so my shield master allows me to make a hard poise check as a free action to see, and if I succeed, I get another reaction to block. So
Okay.
hard poise check is an endurance skill, right?
Yep.
All right. Now you got 2 checks in that.
So you need at least a 15.
I need at least a 15. Damn.
Yep, that's a hard.
Oh, guys, I don't know if I did it. Let's see. That's 4 plus 6. Hang on. 5 plus 6 for 11. Plus 3 plus 1 is a 15.
All
Made
right,
it.
good job.
Made it. Exactly.
Perfect. So yeah, you have another reaction to
another
block
reaction
and
to block.
attack.
Yep.
So it's using its movement action to split into these 2 pieces. And it doesn't have any particularly useful minor actions, so that's it for now. And now it is Vitas' turn.
Trying to decide which one of these 3 looks least or most damaged.
Okay.
I'm trying to decide because one has now been split into 2.
Yes.
One has now
So-
become 2.
These 2, can you see my little pointer?
Yeah. I see
These
'em.
2
See 'em?
are about the same. They look a little bit more hurt than this guy, but only barely.
Okay. I'm gonna hop onto this chest right here for unnecessary height and double shoot this guy.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hit him.
Just
Are you like John Wick? Basically, just going close to
I
shoot them?
just have I yes.
They have multiple heads, so
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll just be aiming at heads basically.
it's just heads.
Only
It's
this
that
wasn't
game where
one
you like
character.
slam down on heads with a hammer, but instead of a
Whack-a-mole?
hammer it's guns.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it's whack-a-mole. It's whack-a-mole but with guns.
Shoot them all.
Perfect.
Shoot 'em all. Hey,
That would make it a lot easier.
Lycus, how does one
Awesome.
shoot? What am I rolling to shoot?
You roll your d10 and whatever skill, however many skill dice you have from your arms combat. Get that number and then add it to either your intuition, if you're a I can shoot with my eyes closed kind of guy, or swiftness if you're a steady aim kind of guy.
I'm definitely more a steady than intuition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is allow me to get really confused.
Have at it.
And then plus swift, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so that's fuck.
On average, you'll be adding 3 numbers together most of the time, if we're being honest.
So 8 plus you do not underestimate how bad my maths is. Plus 14.
All right. Let's see.
These are guns, right, Vitas?
Yeah.
Sorry?
You're using guns, right?
I am. I got 2 pistols, yeah.
All right.
You said 14?
Yes.
Nice.
Doesn't quite
Like
hit
this-
these guys.
Fuck. Okay.
You see that it grazes through their flesh masses, but it doesn't seem like it hit anything vital. It's hard to really find the body in this thing.
It's like, where is the core of you?
It's more to the left than you think it is.
Just keep going to the left.
I just like shooting polka dots through these creatures until I find it. Like next time, a few inches to the left.
All right. Any more actions from you, my dear?
No. You get the vibe that he would write notes if he could, but not right now.
Okay.
Good vibe.
You You get the vibe that Paul has slipped your notebook, pocket-sized notebook, into your back pocket just in case.
I'm not about to start writing notes right in the middle of combat.
Sure.
Oh,
No, it is there.
he's just got like this pencil behind his ear at all times.
Oh, have it tucked into the hat.
Oh my god, yeah, instead of a feather, it's a pencil. I love that.
I'm buying a
Hats
hat
are
next time.
great. Our
Next
hats
town we hit in this
great.
dungeon, we're
Oh,
getting a
amazing.
hat.
Oh, amazing.
I gotta update the art, Ollie.
That's awesome.
Okay, so this now it's this creature's turn. It's going to
Come at me, bitch.
it is a beast, and beasts understand general pack tactics, so it will be flanking you to get a little bonus.
Oh,
Fuck.
clever girl.
Clever girl.
Oh.
Oh, you are proper surrounded.
So
Sukuna's looking
that
like,
is-
oh, tic-tac-toe, I got them all lined up.
Well, use that shield you're so proud of.
Oh my god.
That's a 18 to hit.
Do you want to make the medic mad? This is how you're gonna
Fuck it,
make
I'ma
the
block
medic
it.
mad.
I'm
Alright.
going for it. Let's do this. I got a reaction
I'm
left
sorry.
to block. I'm gonna go for it.
The idea of Sakuna
Oh.
freaking lancing the three
Critical
of you
hit.
guys like a kebab.
That's a 10.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I actually
Critical
did it.
block.
Let's see. That's a 1 plus a 2 for 3 plus another 3 for 6 plus a 10 for 16 plus 5 for 21.
yo.
Yeah, this thing, it crushes into you with incredible force, but you jam the shield into the ground and you are a wall. You are stalwart as hell. And it feels that it can't get through you.
I'm gonna spend 1
Uh.
MP and have this bitch take some electricity damage too.
Goddamn. All right.
That's a 5 and a 6. That's 11 electricity damage.
Yo.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, that's pretty good.
Zip, zap, zop.
You see that it scorches as the lightning runs through, avoiding or getting past this this armor of meat and hitting its core. So yeah, that was. It moved a little bit and it used its major action to attack. It has noticed attacking you seems a bit futile. So it's going to use the rest of its movement to chase after Sakuna,
Boy.
Sakuna,
Second up.
and you see that it gets close to you. It has to use its minor action to like deform to move to another space, because it wasn't quite enough movement to get all the way to you. So then it's gonna use its last major action to try and attack you.
Me, right?
No, yeah, it's Nigel's gonna attack you.
Incoming, Sakuna, get your shield up. Oh,
Does a
wait.
13 Does a 13 hit you?
How do you? So I'm in defenses. How do you calculate your full?
Do you have any armor?
Yeah.
What's your AR from that armor?
It's literally just armor rating. That's what you're rolling against.
No, you're an average sized creature.
Yeah.
So to hit you, it's a difficulty of 10. It's an average difficulty to hit you. Your
Gotcha.
armor rating is added to that.
Okay, so it's 12.
12. So 13 hits you.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming in with a swing.
And this is taken from VP, vitality points first, right?
Yep. Starts with the green and then goes to the red.
Yeah.
Ooh. That is max damage, my friend.
Of course it is. Bitch.
I'm sorry.
What you got?
I don't know what to tell you. So that's 2d6s for 12 on that, plus 6 for their power. So that is 666, your lucky number.
18 total.
Yep.
Super bloodied.
Oh no.
Are you still standing?
I'm still standing.
Suki.
Yeah. Suki's very close to going down.
Did you forget your shield at home?
Still-
We'll see if Paul's got you one.
My turn,
Someone's
yeah.
dying, you guys are talking shit. All right, that's its turn. It's up to you, Sakana.
So if I look at spells, unless it specifically says uses more than one major action, I should assume each spell is a major action.
Yes.
So the first thing I'll do is actually let me check this distance right here. Some fast math.
That one got
So
pretty
there-
hurt last round too, or on its turn.
Yeah. When it attacked.
Yeah. It was dumb enough to attack.
I will do.
Just remember, Shane, you only have so many times you can do that.
I know, that's like half of them. Hey, first session, I'm going crazy.
I think I'll just do something similar. I'll go with
Also, I get hurt if I
Right
don't do
Fist
that.
again. This, these, then
Yeah, my hair is
plus
super
that.
spooky.
That's a 22 to hit.
Can't even see my hair.
Right fist.
22 to hit. Yeah, that fucking hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
2 of these, then.
Jack, you got heals, right?
I'm so stressed right now. I'm like, when is it my turn again?
That's 12 damage. I don't know if fire makes a difference, but just 12 overall.
All right. Well, good to know. You don't know if fire makes a difference. You never checked in with
Yeah, you idiot.
I relied on my intuition. Did it scream louder when it got
Did it scream louder when it got burned? That's
It
actually a really
screamed
good
about
one.
as loud as any creature that is burning.
All right. No weakness or resistance.
It doesn't. It screamed
fine.
as loud as
And if
Sorry.
It does look deeply damaged. It is part like with the last one where you once you got it to a certain level, the parts of it just start kind of sloughing on. This thing is in a weakened state.
is it viable to use supersonic strike? Because it says adds movement to a martial attack. Is the idea that I have to be a certain amount of distance away from the enemy first?
That should be listed in the perk itself.
You run full straight in a straight line at your opponent, adding.
Hey, Ollie. Can I have you
Yeah.
move a little
Every
bit to
meter
your
from-
right? Just like a scotch to your right. Your other right. Yeah.
Sorry, my camera is inverted, so I go to fix my hair and realize, oh, I'm going the wrong way.
You're good.
I think I'm just gonna go for a talon strike. That's gonna be a -4, correct? If I use
Yes.
another major action.
Yep. Because
This-
2 consecutive attacks do that.
That will be that's 16 -4, so it's a 12.
In this
for that.
particular state, once all this flesh has sloughed off, you can tell that its defenses are lower, and it does hit with a 12.
Ooh. Get him.
Slash attack! That is 9 damage.
I got you. Hang on.
Perfect.
There we go.
Well, it had 8, so go ahead and kill this one. All right. For the record, you killed Rat Priest and Rat Prince.
And the prince too.
Nice.
The Rat Kingdom's gonna come after you.
Yeah,
I
and then the
feel-
Rat Kingdom attacked.
You're the enemy of the rats.
Bring them on. More victims, the better.
Oh, whoa.
See,
Wait,
one,
that's the
two,
prince. What does
three,
the king
four,
look
five.
like?
It broke up.
He's broke up.
Look at you just run around wherever you want, huh?
Oh my word.
Yeah, I'll just
Look at the
move
speed
right
of it.
here.
Can you?
I have 16 movement, so I got a lot.
As you run around, just like, damn, I feel old.
I'm not old. I'm just tired.
And that's it for me. I think then it's you, Jin.
Yeah. So that one's deads. Jin is going to. Well, I set up all my main actions and stuff already, and can I just push things around? Like, can I just shove them?
Yeah, you super can.
Okay, I want to kind of.
There's a ability called push. You have push.
Oh shit! Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna try to push the rat citizen right in front of Vitus and push them down. If I can move up here and shove them down, and then I'm gonna get in between.
Okay. Go ahead, roll push. I'm going to roll an opposed. Wow, I'm having struggle with these 2 words here. Roll an opposed poise check. Wow, is that hard?
That's 5 plus 7 for 12.
All right.
It's not the greatest roll in the world. I don't have any points to push. They're all in block.
That's fair. That's all right. I rolled a 5 on the die, and my endurance is not particularly high. That's an 8.
Okay, boom. Yeah, so I'm just gonna. So Jin's gonna step between, and he's gonna go. Now get back, y'all. Go on, get out of here. Lightning crackling.
Shoot.
Get out of here, you dirty rat folks, and step on in like that.
All right. It's now downed, so it'll have penalties to any attacks, and you guys will have advantage to attack it.
Sick.
Ooh, like that.
I have. So that was a major action. I think I'm just gonna try to do to the other guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go down here and do that one too. I'm just gonna shove him down, push him around.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a 11.
May I roll to brawl?
Yeah. Hey, I don't have weapons.
Left, right, unite.
All I did was bring a shield, so I'm just gonna just run around and just kind of shove things down with a shield.
I'd like to roll to roughhouse.
You ruffian. I also got an 11. So let's see who has the higher stat. What you're using power? What's your power?
5.
Again, we have a 3 for the rats.
Squish.
So
More powerful than a
Stronger
rat.
than the rat. Yep.
Yep.
So
Glad we brought
push
you.
them down. You push them down, and you realize that you push one massive rat into a goop of meat, and it falls back, and it's deformed. It's like you took someone's head and just shoved it into their stomach.
Ugh.
So
I'm gonna
Put it back.
I've got to kind of squish down
Put it
under the
back.
shield, and
Ooh.
I'm gonna call out, "Oh shit, Vitus, shoot it! Damn it, shoot it!"
You monster, Jin.
says the oh good, more violence. All right,
Yeah.
and I think that's gonna be Jin's turn. Reactions are reset, so now I get to do damage.
Right.
It's the
My
same
turn.
vibe of I found a cockroach. You squish it, squish the cockroach.
my turn is pushing people down.
So, okay, so, damn, now it's on the ground. Yeah, I think it's just gonna use its movement, half its movement to get up, and it's just gonna start taking some swings at you.
Come on. Also,
Don't
Ollie,
move. Stay still.
I forgot to something pretty important. What's my armor rating?
So, I'm not sure what armor you have.
I don't think I don't think we ever like locked it in.
So that means normally your armor rating is 10. You have a great shield, which gives you a +3, but only when you like take an action to like put it up for the round.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna definitely, instead of pushing both rats down, one of them is gonna be able to put shield back up.
Okay, that's fair.
So
So
armor rating is a 13 right now.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering you have no other armor apparently.
Yeah. I'll double. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to look through, but yeah, he's just got like he's just in a flannel and a cowboy hat and a shield.
Your
And a
armor's
poncho.
like one more than mine. That shield is hard carrying right now.
Yeah. Does the hat count?
True.
So one is a definite miss, but the other, he's going to. He got a 14. I'm thinking.
How
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I tell you something?
You're gonna block.
I'm gonna block him.
Yeah.
I got one move.
So he has to beat that 14.
I gotta
right?
beat a 14. That's an easy beat right now. Let's see. 10 plus 3 for 13 plus 5 for 18.
You'll get to
Yeah.
play DM.
No.
This thing just slapped against your wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend one of my last MP.
Ooh.
Go for it.
10 lightning damage, so 6 and a 4 on the d6s.
All right. It looks pretty darn hurt.
I got 1 MP left. Who's next? And block. Oh, I gotta make a hard poise check to see if I reset my block.
Mhm. You might say that this creature now looks bloodied.
One's connecting on.
Is that the one that's southeast of him?
What was
That's a
that?
failure on the hard poise. No, I don't have the reaction again. I rolled a 1 on the dice, and then with my other ones, it's not gonna hit 15. So,
Okay. All right. So that little guy, he's basically done with his movement, major actions to attack. And then the other one is going to
hit me, bitch.
You have to get up.
Stop giving me more work to do.
Hey, I'm
yeah,
hard
he's
to
going
hit.
to stand up. It's going to stand up, use the rest of its movement because it only used half to get in flanking.
This should have been the one I blocked. That was a little gung ho, guys. The shield carrier was a little gung ho.
Yeah.
That is a 17 to hit,
That'll hit.
and you no more blocks.
No
thank
more
God.
blocks. No, I'm actually gonna take damage for once.
Tank.
All right.
Although I really
That
love that the
is-
art is actually blocking it on the thing.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That is a total
It's
of
literally
16.
positioned for
6 damage, you said?
No, 16 damage total.
Oh, Jin's down.
Shit!
I'm level 1.
That's including your VP and HP.
Oh, hang on, you're right. I guess I'm 0 on HP. VP, where you at?
VP
Uh,
first. VP first.
VP first.
VP first.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I gotta redo some shit then. This was at 12. So my VP is my endurance plus, or no,
Influence.
endurance plus influence. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is the green section in the middle.
Okay. So that was down to 7, because that's the damage I did to myself, and then I took 16 damage just now. You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so my VP's spent, so that's 7 gone there, and then that's 9 damage to my current HP. All right, yeah, Jin's hurting. Not he's up, but he's hurting.
All right. Good.
This is like leaning himself against the against the shield, using it to kind of prop himself up. I didn't hear no bell.
I can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
Well,
Damn, that would have been the line.
Yeah.
Nubs asked for a TPK, so I
Sorry.
gotta keep working on it. Let's go.
All right, TPK session 1. Let's do it.
Yo.
No, I might be able to end one of them in the next turn.
Yeah, they're hurt.
Very well might. And yeah, that's all it can do for now. For the record, you guys see that your no-name friend is not exactly cowering in the back, but they are. They seem to be just kind of captivated, trapped, almost like indecisive of what to do. Their eyes are jotting around. They seem like they want to move, they want to help, but they are stuck in place.
I ain't
Noted.
gonna say that to him.
All right, so next up is Vetus.
Oh, I can do things. Okay, cool. Which
our
one of these
souls.
two? Which one of these
Which
two,
one?
and I mean two as in Sakuna and Jin, look more messed up at the moment?
Me.
Who?
You have less than 3 HP?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm worse off. No.
He's next to them, so that makes more sense. Anyway.
Sakuna is worse
That's
off
true,
in
that's
health,
true.
but I'm at 5.
All right, and you're also like right between these two. Okay. Okay, Vetus is gonna. Okay, he's gonna. He like hesitates a moment, and he swings both pistols, holsters it, brings out what looks like another pistol, and aims it at you,
Whoa.
Jin. And be like, "You're gonna have to trust me on this one." And hey, Ollie.
Yep.
I don't think we really discussed this, but how does the midi catapult work?
You have potions in your inventory. You slap that into your medi catapult and just
Awesome.
shoot the medicine at velocity at your friend there.
Beautiful. So he like does this thing. He has these bolts across his chest and his hips, and he just like sort of like slams it into one of them, and you see something lock in, and he aims it at you, and is like, "Trust me on this one," and then shoots.
Bye, Jin. You're dead.
The blast lands right
so
in
it
his
heals.
mouth.
I
Yeah.
use a potion of animo, and it heals 15 MP. No, 15 HP. Sorry,
Oh,
chorus, wrong one.
Does that extra go into the VP? Because that would go past my maximum HP.
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay, so 15. So let's see, that's going to be 10, 9 going to be here, and 6 going to be there. All right, HP's back to full. Feeling much better. Thank you. Oh, not 41.
You're
14.
welcome.
What have I done?
What have I done? That's all I can do really wide action aside from moving the fuck out of the way, right?
Yeah. I mean, you also have one more major action you can use to just shoot.
With your
I
other
can
guns.
shoot, yeah.
You can
I
shoot
would
your
like-
regular gun.
I would like to shoot my regular gun, but I can't do the dual pistol. I can only do one, yeah?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. I would
Essentially
like
was,
to shoot.
Go ahead, shoot him. Which one?
Which one is looking weak again? I lost track.
They're both
The one
kind of
that's,
hurt, but
This one is definitely more hurt, though.
yeah.
Okay, I'll hit the more hurt one.
All right.
Be like, so one shot is the midi catapult, and he flips around, so it's the normal gun, and then shoots at the other guy.
Nice.
It would be really awkward if I mix these up. Shoots a rat.
All right.
Kills Jin.
Go for it. Let's do that attack roll.
I literally just did this. Okay, what am I rolling? I'm sorry, folks. Just give me a second to figure out how this works.
You good?
It's the 1d10
Arms?
and then
Yeah.
under combat skill, arms. So each skill you have in that, it's an additional d4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have 1 point in it, so just roll just 1d4.
Yeah, so D10 plus a
Brilliant.
D4 plus your swiftness.
Okay. Oh, plus Swift.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is 11 plus 6, 17.
It's a good roll.
Oh yeah, that hits.
It's a good roll.
Aha! I hit
Especially with
finally.
it being at half health, that definitely hits. All right,
Do
how much damage
damage,
you doing?
Well, Colt Revolver is 1d6, so 6.
Perfect. Yeah, you blow out a piece of this thing. It looks deeply hurt. Still standing, but barely.
You just hear you're close enough to hear this, Jin. You just hear another comment in, like under his breath. He just goes, a little more to the left.
Nice.
All right, and then it's back up to Sakana.
Sucky.
So I'm gonna do.
Sucky.
How would you measure? Would this be how you measure the distance between me and the creature?
Looks legal.
Yeah. Yeah, middle to middle. That seems fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm gonna go for a supersonic strike here.
Hit him.
Supersonic strike.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Fucking demolish this thing.
Yeah, that one's the one that's pretty. No, well, I guess they're both pretty hurt.
This. Okay, cool. That's a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So because I'm going 12 meters, every 6 meters is adding 2 attack dice to the roll.
What?
So that's 6 plus my swift.
How many
I'm
D6 plus Swift?
assuming correctly. So that's 5d6.
Jesus.
That's
Oh,
why I
I
was
mean, you set up
positioning
the right-
myself there.
Obliterate him.
You got the setup right.
Yo, if that's the damage you do, run around. Run as much as you like. Run, please.
That is
Maybe you don't need boots after
27
all.
27.
slashing damage. Yeah.
You.
I was so proud of my 6 damage.
What was the weapon, Nigel?
It's just using like my talon basically. Because Anzu has the abilities.
Yeah.
Slash.
You overkill this creature. You-
Overkill.
You race towards him so fast that it starts to blur, and before anyone could really react, you have ripped through, and just kind of like you're diving through water. You rip him in half, and you're on the other side.
Nice.
Jin, I'm sorry to say there is a fair amount of viscera that has splashed upon you.
Oh, you're gonna need a shower.
It looks like the one last thing. That's the least of my worries for now.
It's fine. We can go to the wet room next.
Oh, you see? That worked out.
Then what? Because if that's so that I think that's taking up my movement in my one major. The
Mhm.
major being the attack. So if I have one more major, I'm gonna try and burn it here and use a spell at a -4 for this last one.
Sounds
So
fair.
as I break through that one, I'm gonna turn immediately, look at this other creature, and throw an ice lance at it.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good, good. That is 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it's just to.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's almost certainly gonna kill it, but let's see.
It's 10
Yeah.
ice damage, I think. You're
Because Jack already fucked him up with the. They've already
shot.
been working on this guy.
So it's pretty much break through that one. Pour into my ice. See this creature, hand forming up, lance, the icicle pretty much forms in my hand, chucks it right at the creature.
It slams down and skewers the creature. As it does, the entire creature starts to crystallize in ice. The floor, you see this snowflake pattern appear in ice as the frost from your lance spreads out. And yeah, it's dead. Congratulations. You guys won. You beat my rat puzzle.
We beat the rats.
Yay!
High fives
You know,
all around.
That
Just
definitely
gonna-
got guys closer to dead than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I have
think-
3 HP.
Yeah, Vitas is just gonna
I-
hop off the chest, bring out one of his other potions strapped to his hip, and be like, "You might want to drink up."
Take it and chug it down.
That's another D15, and that's another 15, and I'm out of potions. I need more potions next time.
Ooh, that's wrong.
Okay.
And that's
Hmm.
my stock depleted.
So, who has the orb?
Sucky.
Mar?
Sakana?
You
Don't
notice
say it like that.
that as the orb glows in your hand, your no-name friend, it just slowly lumbers over. And when it's pretty close to you, it stands at its full height and it roars.
Okay.
Roll engagement again.
You can't really seem to see its eyes, but its roar, there was no language in it. It was guttural and it was primal and it was mindless. And we'll be back next week or the week after that.
Oh, come on!
You bitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys
Next
had
week
fun.
or next week?
next week.
Okay.
Every other.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I need this dish. All right.
Don't make me kill my ancestor.
Don't make me.
Stone.
Oh.
I had to learn a whole other language to make friends.
So why don't we say our goodbyes? Jin, would you like to start?
Sure. All right, guys. Hey, my name's David. I've been playing Jin. Both he, him pronouns. You catch me here as Jin, or you catch me also as the Game Master for a couple of Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaigns. We have the next installment of Unearthed Inheritance tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central. And you can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter, in the Known Realms Telesh campaign, or other things. That's me.
All right,
Where else?
Vidas, my dear.
Hello, I am Jack. I go by he, they. I'm mostly on Meister Hypester doing
Meister Hypester.
whatever next hyperfixation it is. And we recently going to start doing one-shots because my community is feral and I need to give them what they want because it is my full-time job.
Feeds.
And I have had the honor of playing your incredibly grumpy, apparently, Vidas the Medic, who goes by he, him.
Yeah.
And I'm Nigel. I sometimes play in a campaign under Stealthy Elf Productions. Sansi, it aired. So we have UI coming up tomorrow, and then Sansi's the following Saturday, and it kind of on off.
C, but there's also the replay, I believe. Do we have a replay this week for UI? S for Sansi? I think there's a replay for Sansi on Sunday. I'm sure Hannah's in the chat just correcting everything, so we'll just leave it to that.
Perfect. And I have been your GM. As I said before, my name is Rulan Alejandro Gonzalez Rodriguez. You can call me Ali or Lycus the Stratus, as I am on the internet and on Sansi Saga, where I play the werewolf alternate reality version of myself, who's just as shitty as I am. So come enjoy that. And
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this and the game of Terra itself. If you're interested, there'll be some stuff coming out soon as I update it for everybody to enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe and maybe become a follower if you haven't already. We're swiftly going through each of our goals 1 week at a time. So join us, please. It's been an incredibly good time.
They're good folks and great content, and you should do it.
I'll shoot you with potions.
Yes, healing
All
potions.
right.
All right.
All
Well,
right, David, how do we end this thing?
you don't have an end screen, so I guess bye-bye.
It's a hard cut.
everybody.
Bye.